Dragons lurking, danger near. Not a worry, no fear. Brains not plenty, hearts sincere.
Previously, the party had vanquished a manticore, harassing a potion maker named Adabra Gwen. Whereupon they successfully convinced Adabra to return to the comfort and safety of Phandalin, while Sudomir pledged that he would deal with the dragon threat known as Cryovane. Marcus and Fayda shared a look between one another, somewhat confused at Sudomir's not previously discussed plans, but nodded in agreement. Moving along after returning to Phandalin, the party met back up with Norbus and Dazlyn to again set out for the Dwarven excavation site and aid the Dwarven brothers in their curiosity of the shiny green gem that they had left behind within the old temple. Bringing us to this point right now. The five of you are setting out. So as you guys are walking back to the excavation site, everything's going good. Sudomir, are you guys traveling as you did previously? Sudomir up front, Fayda taking up the rear, Marcus in the middle?
Yeah, I'm taking front.
Why don't you and Sudomir just switch places? That way, if anything comes up behind us, we've got, our stalwart companion to protect our rear.
And I feel like they wouldn't see me coming if I was up front anyway.
Kind of what I was thinking.
So I can see them coming first.
Okay.
Is that
can
cool
do
with
that.
you, Sudomir? Yep.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't mind.
All right. Do you
Sounds
want
good to me,
to do you want to always be like a certain distance ahead of the boys, like like 100 meters ahead, like pretty well off, so you've kind of got time to get back and warn people and whatnot, or
Yeah. I want to be a fair distance off. Like they'll know I'm there in their mind more so. Like they're not going to be able to really see me.
Gotcha. All right.
Or
Nice.
at least they hope I didn't run away and take all their money with me.
Marcus has to touch his pockets every once in a while, like it's been out of sight for a while. Double check.
Run back around, steal my shit, and keep going. Just trudges back to town without him.
All right, so marching order is you're out ahead, couple 100 feet, then Sudomir and Marcus.
I think we said
in the
Marcus and then myself.
Okay. And where would you guys have, would you guys demand the boys be marching with you in any particular order?
I think I would prefer them in between Marcus and I.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. Let me keep an eye on these two.
We got them. Do we use the rope to tie their wrists together and also?
Oh, that is, you know what? That is not a bad idea.
Okay.
But we'll see if they behave and go from there, I guess.
So, Miss Fayda, will you roll me a perception check?
Sure.
The sun, by the time you guys are getting closer
It wasn't
to
12, I swear. That sucks.
by the time you guys are getting closer to the excavation site, you're seeing that the sun is just starting to set and everything looks good. You haven't seen anybody on the roads since about half an hour back when you left the last fork in the road that kind of heads off towards in the route of Nomengard and Umbridge Hill. And yeah, everything looks good. Let me bring you guys to a little party scene.
We're having a party?
Yeah. All right.
This doesn't look like a party.
Ew. Yeah, so as you're progressing forward, you do notice what looks like a little guy up ahead. Little fella right up here. behind the bushes, and he doesn't look threatening. Just kind of making eye contact with you, and he actually holds his hand out in front of him, and he makes the notion like come closer, like come here. And you guys down here just stay put for a minute, because she's technically a good bit ahead of you guys, but you guys are still making your way towards her. Fayda?
Huh. Oh, I'm taking it from here? Oh, man. I gotta make choices with the guys here. Maybe I shouldn't skip.
Yeah, he's a little goblin. He doesn't have a weapon in his hand. He's just kind of waving you over to behind these bushes.
Behind the bushes?
Yeah, he's hiding behind these bushes, and he's waving you over.
Can he hear me if I yell?
Yeah, he can hear you if you yell.
Can you hear me? Okay. Do you speak common?
Yeah.
What are you doing over there behind them bushes?
I have something. Let me show you.
You show me out here, not behind bushes. What is it?
Oh, no. Big treasure.
Describe the treasure in vast detail to me, please.
What's a vast?
You're a bath. Can you please tell me what this treasure is before I come over there?
Big treasure. So much shiny.
I do like shiny. Is this treasure for you or is it for me?
He like looks around left and right. I need help. Me steal treasure. Don't want to get caught.
Who are you stealing treasure from?
Other goblin. You not human. You little person. Come help.
I'll take like a couple steps forward.
I trust you.
Towards him.
You trust goblin, yes?
Why would I trust goblin?
'Cause we both little. You
Are
want
you
money?
racist?
You like money?
I love money, but I have trust issues and I'm not sure you have treasure for me. Why would you share treasure with me?
'Cause if other goblins... He like looks around again. Definitely looks a little paranoid. If other goblins fine. I steal treasure. They kill me. You help me, and I help you. You get treasure too.
Do you have a weapon?
Yes.
What kind of weapon?
He draws it, shows you a scimitar, and then he slides it back in. Shh. You can roll insight. Like you can feel free to consider ways to use what's available to you.
Yeah,
he seems pretty legit. With him looking around and everything, like you feel like he's probably doing something devious, which is a goblin thing to do, and he probably did steal from other goblins and is just trying to take whatever help he can get.
Okay, I'm gonna take a couple more steps forward, trying to get a peek behind said bush.
I assume we see her walking over towards this bush.
You guys are technically not on screen yet. Like you guys would be coming up in a few minutes, like another minute or so.
Gotcha.
Oh, choices. Okay. What do you need help with exactly? Pulling it out?
So you hear him like kick something, and you hear like a thud. He says, it's too heavy. Yes, carry with me.
Where are we gonna carry it to?
I have secret place we can hide.
Where is secret place? Near here?
You ask too much questions. They're gonna come. Help! And he starts like kind of freaking out.
I'll draw my daggers as I approach him slowly. I don't fully trust you. Let me see this treasure.
Oh, here. And he kind of steps back and he points. And if you do get closer, you can kind of see what he's pointing at. If you choose to get closer.
I'm scared right now. Fuck you for doing this. But I feel like, as my character, I'd want treasure.
Yeah, you see a box, like a treasure chest, and it's got a big old lock on it. But he's definitely got a treasure chest hidden behind this bush.
All right. Let me see if I can open this. I want to see if there's treasure in it. Do you mind taking a few steps back?
He like looks around. Just hurry.
Okay. Can I open this treasure chest? Like, does it have a lock or something on it?
Yeah, it has a lock.
Okay.
Do you
Can
have?
I do have thieves' tools,
Okay.
I believe.
Yeah, at this point, you
Where's
guys
my rolls, dude?
you guys could start approaching. You would see that you caught her kind of going back behind some bushes. For whatever reason, who knows? But yeah, you guys would be able to start walking up.
Oh, maybe we should give her a minute. She's behind the bushes. She might be taking a shit.
Valid. It's valid. I'm rolling really crap today. What does that do?
Yeah, you felt that you got the pins in the right spot, and then you lost it. I will say you can give it one more try. You feel like you might be able to pop it open if you just had another little try at it. You're making this goblin really visibly paranoid, though. He's watching you try to pick it, and he's telling you, "Don't. Let's not open now. We gotta run."
I need to see what's in here first.
Hey, Fayda, you taking a shit? You need a minute?
Just 1 minute. 1 minute.
Oh no! Shh!
All right.
Shh! He's like trying to hush you. Yeah. With that, the lock pops.
I just place my fingers underneath the lid, slowly opening it, very, very slowly, just kind of peeking into it.
The goblin kind of like tries to come peek with you.
No.
No?
Stay back. Stay back.
Oh. Well, once you get it open, you find several dolls, and what looks like teeth.
I slam it back down. This isn't fucking treasure.
Oh,
What the fuck is this?
what you mean, not treasure?
Are you shitting treasure? Did you eat gold coins to steal them?
I'm gonna step out behind the bush, signaling for them to get as close to me as they can.
Okay, yeah, you guys can walk up to her. This goblin though, he's gonna start opening up this chest to like look in and see what you saw.
I'm gonna take another step back as he starts to open it. That's not treasure. I don't know what the hell kind of game you're playing with me, but that's not fucking treasure. Nothing's shiny in there, and if it blows up, I hope you fucking die.
Whoa, die? Who we killing?
There's a fucking goblin back there telling me he's got treasure. I think it's a fucking ambush or something.
Sudomir. Ambush.
What's going on?
I would stay back. Stay back. I don't know if that's a fucking trap.
What is the goblin doing right now?
He's just kind of looking inside the box, but I mean, he stopped and he's looking at you guys. So one hand with the lid of the chest open, eyes on you guys, and he's just kind of mouth agape, just staring at you guys, looking at all of you talk.
What's in that box?
Treasure. And as she says that, if you look, like he's got it held open, you just see like kids' dolls and what looks like bones and teeth.
Where did you get this from?
From goblins I stole.
Where did they get it from?
From goblin treasure.
Why the hell would they steal this?
That's not worth shit. I can't buy anything with that.
You see,
and it's creepy as fuck, man.
You see on his face, he looks just as surprised as you are. Like he's looking at this. He keeps looking back into the chest to kind of see if he's not seeing things correctly.
Hey, you know what? Maybe we won't kill you. Why don't you point out where you took this from? And I just have some questions about the doll heads and teeth and whatever. Yeah.
Can we tell what kind of teeth they are?
Could
I have told?
Alright, go ahead.
Fayda, roll perception.
Just rolled performance. Do a little dance for him.
You hear the limbs cracking on the ground behind you, over behind the trees. Where is... Oh, there they are. You see a bunch of goblins coming out of the woodwork.
Oh shit.
Guys, we have some goblins coming in behind us. I think either it's an ambush or they're coming after that guy's whatever the fuck treasure he says. So.
All right, real quick, we kill this guy or we let him live?
Are those the goblins you stole it from?
Right when you ask him that, you hear the goblins yell, "There's the thief and his friends! Kill them!" Everybody roll initiative.
He's no threat to us right now, but...
Bro, we'll deal with you later.
Oh my god, I really gotta fix this.
Damn.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take a quick nap, guys. Just let me know when it's my turn. Holy hell.
All right. The one that yelled out, the thief and his friends, locks onto you, Fayda, and fires a shot through the tree line. Does 13 hit?
No.
All right. Misses.
It's that big number under me.
Big number under you.
We can't see that.
Yes.
Yes,
Right
on
now,
your
yeah,
on
it's
your
15.
picture. Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. This goblin follows his leader's command and attacks. 21 hits, dealing 6 points of damage as the arrow goes slamming into your thigh.
Is it my thigh? Whose thigh?
Whoa. What the fuck is happening today? All right. Yes, your thigh.
Son of a bitch! I grab my thigh. Oh, the bastard fucking hit me!
He must have been a sniper. Look how small your thighs are. I don't know how he did that.
He
Yes,
yells,
Sudomir.
"I was aiming for her face."
You're terrible at this.
This one just kind of like looks at your back, Sudomir, and looks over at you, Marcus. I don't know if you'd be looking at him at all in this moment.
Oh, absolutely. I don't trust. I was getting ready to kill that fucking guy.
He's gonna just start running away. If you wanted to swing at him, you may take an opportunity attack on him.
Yeah, we.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
he's gonna run away, I'm
gonna hit
kind
him.
of pissed. You're gonna run away without helping us?
Yeah,
No.
you stole from these guys, and now we got to fight them for you. Nah.
Hits. All right, Marcus, you
Gonna
swinging at
dig
him?
my halberd
Yeah,
deep into his hip.
Oh,
And you
I
miss.
ain't gonna do it. Swing and a miss.
So, yeah, you
Wasn't in it.
you clip his hip though, Sudomir, and he dips out,
Coward!
runs off into the wood line.
Fucking asshole.
Sudomir, keep an eye on the wood line. Make sure he's not going to get help. But let's deal with these assholes.
I'm gonna have to. Let's see. Just go up to here. Take a defensive stance. And which one looks like the leader of these fucking guys?
This is the one that shouted shouted that there's the thief and his companions.
Alright. I think I can cast this one. I'm gonna point towards him. Say, you're the one. You're gonna die. I don't know. This doesn't give any information, I guess, but yeah. It gives me advantage on attacks on him.
Alright.
And then, yeah, my turn.
I'm going to pull out my crossbow. I forgot the range on it though.
You're
I should
good.
write that down. I'm good. I can hit. Okay, I'm good because if that motherfucker can hit.
Yeah, 80 feet.
Okay. I am gonna take a few steps forward though. Sorry, I don't remember how to do. I always click the wrong button. Whoa, touching tips, Marcus. Oh, sorry.
Don't cross the streams.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna run forward with my crossbow in
I
hand.
went in.
Oh, jeez. I'm out.
I'm gonna aim my bow at this one here, who has not had a turn in battle yet.
Okay.
So that gives me advantage. So I'm gonna pull my crossbow back, aiming at this thing's center mass.
Hits.
Is that sneak attack since she had advantage, or no?
Oh, is it?
Is
It
it
would have queued
Fayda?
up, wouldn't it?
I
thought
don't
it would have
think so.
auto-did
Wouldn't
it.
you have to be hidden?
I
Sneak
thought that
attack.
was one of the prerequisites.
Once per
was-
turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack you have advantage on. Oh.
Ooh.
Why, thank you, Sudomir. I'm gonna roll another 1d6.
Yep, you don't need an advantage on the attack roll if another enemy is within 5 feet.
Man. Well, that's exciting. Well, that's less exciting.
Hey,
Damn
every
it.
little bit. That's
take it.
exciting because how do you take him out with that crossbow?
Oh wow.
Nice.
I pulled that crossbow back, aiming for center mass, and I just shot straight through his heart and just kept going. And you just hear this, like, as he just falls to the ground, pieces of his heart dangling from his chest.
Okay, another enemy of the target is within 5
Yep,
feet. Okay, so
exactly.
yeah,
So
comrade is next
Yeah,
to the
you don't
target.
need advantage.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the
Weird
fucking
wording on
wording,
that.
But
all
that's
D&D
cool that I
wording
can-
is wild.
Yeah, that's cool that I can hit them with that advantage and get that extra attack. That's pretty awesome. We're gonna have to end. So sorry.
No worries.
We should play more. I'll be better.
Yes.
He said, "Yeah."
Let's see here. You yelled at their little commander, so he's going to target you. He draws back his string, fires. 22 hits,
Shit.
4 points of damage. Marcus,
Did he shoot me again?
there's actually a bunch of goblins playing these drums in the distance.
Oh. Well, tell them they're quite talented. All right. Am I close enough to throw a dagger at this guy?
What's your dagger's throwing range?
That's a good
20
question.
feet. 60 feet at
Oh, no.
disadvantage.
I'll throw it with disadvantage.
Feeling lucky today.
Alright.
You
Hey,
throw it.
remind me to go pick that up later.
You throw it. It lands right here. Just sticks in the dirt.
All right.
Good try, Marcus.
Thank you.
This goblin kind of like looks over at the one you targeted, and he looks over at him, and they just kind of like, just shrug their shoulders.
Shut up. You're gonna be dead soon.
All right. So this one as he shoots his bow, it's going to be disadvantage because you're defensive.
Yeah, on me, yeah.
All right. 11. Arrow just goes flying by. All right. Shit, I just gave myself double goblins.
He just ran up on me like that?
Yeah, he's running up on you.
Alright, I'm gonna
Hey.
use opportunity attack to swing on him.
Okay.
Oh, I have to... Can you pull him one step closer? Dang.
Misses.
Didn't that miss?
Yeah.
Alright.
He's gonna complete his run up on you. Whoops. Nope. No, he's gonna stay right here, and he is going to also do the same thing. Like, after you swung at him, he just kind of stands where he is and keeps his scimitar in a defensive posture.
Okay.
So he's taking the dodge action. This one is going to keep Fayda in his sights and fire another arrow.
Yeah, I forgot to use my bonus action.
19 hits.
I should have had advantage on that fucking attack too. God damn it. I'm not keeping track of what I'm doing.
6 damage.
Fuck, what's your beef with me, man?
Alright. I'm not gonna actually move forward, but I'm gonna move forward for the sake of attacking this guy. And I didn't do it again, so I rolled with advantage. Or just normal, I guess. Here we go.
Hits.
Nice.
Oh.
All right. How do you finish him?
I swing from his shoulder down to his midsection and just cleave it right in half.
All right. His top half goes
And then
flopping to the ground next to his legs. When they fall over, you see his toes just kind of gyrating as the nerves in his lower half are still kind of writhing.
Speaking
just
of
kind
halves,
of
that's
like-
half the goblins.
swing my axe back, throwing the rest of the blood off, and proceed forward. And 20, 25, 30. And then I point my halberd at them and say, "You're next."
Fayda.
Oh, these fuckers hurt me. It'll be okay. Which one fucking attacked?
This one right here is the one that keeps shooting you.
Son of a bitch. Alright. Continue distance, and I'm going to pull my crossbow back, aiming center mass at that one down there.
He's giving you a nasty grin. It hits.
Nice.
That's what you get, son of a bitch. My this time with vengeance in my heart, I aim straight middle of his forehead, just piercing my arrow through his brain. And then I'm gonna use my
Go ahead.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to hide. I don't know what that does. I feel like it just makes me less hard to hit.
Yeah, you need something to hide behind. So this is bushes, so you're gonna.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide behind these. I'm gonna duck behind these bushes.
All right.
Does that make it like harder for them to hit me? I'm guessing.
No, that's your dodge action.
Do anything?
Okay.
Okay.
Hang on. I believe hide. You have to be like heavily obscured. I mean those bushes I would say are fair enough. That is something. I'm not going to pause the game now, but that's something you'd have to look into more before jumping into it.
does.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for now, those bushes are obscurable enough to hide. I could have sworn you'd have to roll stealth to actually pass the hide, but
Do you want me to?
just for this fight, just go for it. You're hidden. You can figure it out during break.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna duck behind these bushes, holding my wounds.
Alright. Alright, he's dead. Alright, Marcus. This little guy back here. You hear the same sound of most of these goblins have been making, just notching that string back. Takes the shot, 15.
Does not.
Does not hit. So yeah, the arrow goes whizzing by.
Oh. And frostbite. DC 12.
DC 12.
Didn't automatically roll it?
Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. I had to check if he was targeted. Saving throw. He fails.
Points of damage.
So that was 5. I guess I've rolled damage before.
Alright.
And that's it for me.
Alright, as your frostbite hits him, he yells out in pain. Looks right at you, Sudomir, and he says,
"Ah, thieves and murderers."
You shot at us first.
He draws his string back, kind of point blank from you.
Is that disadvantage or no?
No, I mean, he's still 10 feet from you.
Oh, is that what the minimum is?
For a bow, he just can't be within melee range, like 5. He can't be 5 feet.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, 18.
Yes.
All right,
Hit.
3 points of damage. Yeah, at this range, you go to get out of the way, but it just he plugs you before he even realizing that he had let go of the string. Your turn.
Fuck, you'll pay for that. And then I step in on him and drop my halberd on him. Hopefully. Nope.
He jumps out of the way.
Alright, I'm gonna try this. See if this will work. Do my bonus attack. Does that miss?
Yes. He's just kind of dancing around all the pole movement.
You're a squirrely little bastard.
You may be thieves, but you can't steal my life.
I'm gonna slowly stand up from behind these bushes, clearly feeling my wounds, the arrows still making their mark on me. I'm going to pull my bowstring back and see if I can hit this thing.
All right, so you are hidden, so you would be at advantage.
Oh.
Crit fish. I mean,
So just roll a normal attack again, just to try to get the crit. Okay, you hit.
Use sneak attack. Sure, buddy. Why not?
Boom.
You can just overkill this thing.
How do you kill him? Was he in the middle of
This
saying,
one
You may be thieves, but you won't steal my life.
And right after he says life, the arrow just shoots right through his eyeball. And you can just see the eyeball still hanging from the tip of the arrow as it's sticking out the back of his skull.
all right, he hits the ground.
Shit.
Yeah, and also I think the way it works is pretty much if they aren't actively looking for you, you're just gonna roll stealth every time you tell me you're hiding.
Okay.
And it'll be like, I believe it's just off of their passive perception, which is pretty easy to beat, you know. So
With my stealth being so high.
Yeah,
I would
and
get
then I think
advantage.
goblins, their passive perception above the table is only like 9. So, I mean, it's pretty easy to hide on goblins all the time.
Okay, got it.
All right. What do you do with that? You move in or taking another
Oh,
bonus action to duck out?
I thought that was the last one, but it's not. Yeah, I'm gonna take another bonus action to kind of hide, like, in this bush here.
All right.
Oh, should I roll stealth?
No, don't
Is
worry
that how
about
we're
it.
doing
We'll just continue this fight this way. All right. Yeah, this one, he just raises his hand up high for all 3 of you to see, and he's holding up the middle finger, and he says, "Fuck you, thieves! Fuck you!" And he starts running away.
another coward.
It's fine, I did not see him.
I didn't see him like the whole fight either, honestly.
You didn't either? Okay, cool. Oh, he's still running, huh? So we gotta keep going.
Well, I mean, if you tell me you're not going to chase after him, it'll just end the fight.
I'm not gonna chase him. Fuck that guy. We got better things to do.
All right.
Yeah, I'm kind of hurting. I'd like to not chase. I don't think I'll get very far.
Yeah. Let's.
There's an arrow
Let's go.
in my thigh.
Yeah. Let me help with that.
I've got health potions still.
Well, there's 3 HP for you.
All right.
Does that make you feel? Do you think you need some more?
Do you want to take a short rest?
I'm not feeling great. I'm not sure I can walk very well. We
You
can
wanna
short
ride?
rest, or I could take a potion. It doesn't matter to me. You
Do you
want
want
to
to ride?
What time is it right now?
I
It's
can turn
about
into a dire wolf. Do you want to ride a dire wolf?
Oh. Yeah.
Oh,
Let's
you're speaking
get
Fayda's
to-
language.
Let's get to a campsite, find someplace safe, and we'll just camp out tonight. And
Well, what time
Wait,
is
where
it?
did the
Is it
boys
still
go?
early, isn't it?
It's
I-
about 6.
6 right now?
oh. Well, hell.
How far are we from the excavation site?
You're within an hour. You'll be there at like full sundown. Sun's like getting close to setting.
So do you want to get there and take a short rest before we go in?
We could do that. That's probably the best. Just like right on the outskirts of it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, preferably not in it. As there might be, friends in there.
Okay. Well,
We
yeah.
did
not.
tell them where the gem was. They might like us.
I hope they're in little bitty pieces. I'm gonna laugh so hard. Oh, hey, boys.
Hello there.
Enjoy the show?
Well, we figured we'd let you all do your thing.
Could have used that lasso out there.
No,
Pick up my dagger.
can't go ruining the rope. We won't have it when we get to the cave.
Yep.
Y'all gonna go digging around through these fellas? And he like kind of points at the dead goblins.
I'll go take a look. Fayda's not feeling well, so you guys, you didn't help. Go sit down.
No,
I actually
all right.
wanted to go.
Yeah, go
over
check
to
out that
the-
box.
I want to use.
I'm gonna
my
check
divine
out
sense on it.
the goblins behind the trees.
All right. You don't detect anything anywhere around you in the area.
Okay, so I'll let him see what's in the goblins first before I start asking questions about those.
Okay. So
looking around through the bodies, you're giving them a pat down and stuff. You would see that they all have pretty worn and rusty scimitars, some goblin arrows, bows that they died with in hand, and all together, you'd find about 20 silver pieces and 15 copper.
and they were poor.
be inappropriately touching him. I know you get a little handsy.
All of my touches are appropriate.
That's creepy. We're all about consent here, Marcus.
He keeps pulling his hand out of the goblin pockets, and there's just like ripped off goblin dicks in his hand for some reason. And it's like, what is happening?
Wow. Jesus.
You're like, I just can't put my hand in people's pockets anymore. What happened over the last year?
Giving those goblins the old reach around, huh?
Give the old reach around.
The final reach around.
All right, I like you guys a little bit more now. That was all right.
So, yeah, the boys walk over and see what you're up to, Sudomir.
Yeah, kind of take a closer
hobble.
inspection at this, these dolls. I mean, what are they? Just like children's dolls, or do they look like fucking creepy?
No, they look like straw dolls that like kids had made.
And I investigate the box itself, see if it has like a false bottom or a,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, roll perception. You guys can inspect the box.
I would help them with that.
All right, roll at advantage.
Oh, why thank you. And I needed it because, dang.
Yeah, no, this box is just a nasty, really old box that had that padlock on it. It just looks like a collection of some really possibly just goblins' personal items. Like these might have been something that was just more personal to the goblin, like whoever owned it.
Well, this has been unnerving. Should we move on?
What's with the box?
I don't know. There's this other goblin that we encountered had it. He said he stole it from some goblins, and then those goblins came up, and
He said
I
it
don't
was
know.
treasure.
What do you make of it? He did say it was treasure. I don't know if he even knew what was in it before he said that, though.
Well, he like looks at Dazlyn. I don't know. They say one man's treasure is another man's box of dolls.
Fair enough.
Did they say that?
Who
Okay.
says that?
I guess we could say it now. We've seen it. I don't know if you're asking me. I'd say maybe goblins like their own trinkets and whatnot. Maybe these teeth were he like picks up a tooth. Does that look human to you?
Yeah, I was gonna ask what kind of teeth.
So you guys do see that they look like human teeth.
Gross.
Yeah, so this could have been I don't know, something personal. Maybe maybe it's like a trophy. Some fighting they did. Maybe some robbing they did, and they just
Took the teeth as a reward, I guess.
But I just don't see another goblin wanting to come and steal what's out of that, so why put a padlock on it?
I don't know.
It is just unsettling.
I wasted some of my good tools for this shit.
I mean, you've seen how me and my brother are about that green glowing gem. I mean, I'm sure this box could be kind of the same for a goblin.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I mean, I don't know what else we can do here. I don't think it's worth taking this back to town and trying to sell it.
Well, could I keep it?
Why do you want it?
Keep what?
The box with the stuff.
Why?
I'm not gonna.
Well,
I'm not
mean,
gonna fight you on it.
He like looks around behind him and stuff. Y'all just killed a bunch of goblins over this little box. Like, I mean, to me, it's worth the story and that just to keep this box now.
If you're gonna carry it, I guess.
Oh yeah. Well, I won't. Here, Dazlyn. And he kind of notions for Dazlyn to pick it up. All right, okay. And yeah, he'll pick up the box. All right then. Well, you look a little worse for wear there, lady. We all want to take a break, or?
I'd like to take a little short nap. They hit me pretty good with a couple arrows. One of them just really didn't fucking like me. Racist.
All right. Well, I mean, we are pretty close, but there were orcs in the cave last time we were there, so maybe we don't want to
I'd
go
like to
putting
be
all
prepared.
our yeah, exactly, our bets on not having some company.
Agreed.
All right. Well,
I'm
Yeah.
fine with that.
All right.
take a short rest. I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my hit dice.
So the sun finishes setting while you guys are all resting up. And you guys can move onward.
Wait, do I have to roll I have to roll the dice, huh? Is that how that works?
Yeah,
Whenever I
whenever you click
Yeah.
on rest, it says spend hit
Roll.
dice.
Hit dice. Yeah.
I'm not used to taking damage, to be honest. This is probably one of the
Well, you
first
went and
times I
talked
really
to that.
took damage.
You went to talk to a goblin alone behind a bush.
He said he had treasure. I was
Oh, and
cautious. He wasn't the
okay,
problem. Well, he was kind of the
yeah, you're gonna be our scout. You're gonna be up front. We have sending stones, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Can you just check in with us and, hey, sketchy goblin, I think I can handle it, but or something like that. Just
I'm sorry.
we want to make
Norbus.
sure
I
everybody's
just got
safe.
distracted. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You don't have to be sorry. We're learning a lot about each other, and what's going to make us better. Let's just make sure we don't rush too far ahead and get ourselves in too deep.
Oh, I think
We're
he
moving
kind of
in.
cares about me.
Oh,
How sweet.
Yeah, Norbus and Dazlyn are
Yeah.
picking their noses, just kind of nodding.
That's delightful.
I hate them.
So,
So
how are you feeling after the rest, anyways? You think you could need another more,
I feel
or
pretty good. I think we're good. I think I
Alright.
can handle it.
cool?
can
Well,
I read the letter while I'm here on the short rest?
Oh, yes, you can.
I'll be right back, guys. Gotta water the trees.
Go back to the screen you're on.
Just gonna.
Pee on a bush, facing away from you. Have you never been camping?
Well, the camera's following you, so you could pee on the bush in front of the camera.
I think I got to charge extra for that.
Well, he seemed a little suspicious to me, so I want to sneak out and see if I can.
Why are you?
Oh, you're gonna sneak up on him and see if you can see what he's up to?
Yeah, he said.
What was the counter for that?
Suspicious.
Perception?
Yep. All right, go ahead
He's
and
suspicious.
roll your.
And I know he has that letter.
Kick rocks.
Yeah, you hear her crunching through the branches.
Yeah. Fayda, we're cool, but no. I'm just gonna do my
No?
thing over here. I'll be right back. Yeah,
What
yeah. No,
are you doing? What are you?
I'm just taking a leak. Give me a
All
minute.
right.
Might be turning into something else. I didn't want to be gross.
All right. Sorry. I'm just thinking in my head, fuck, I know he got that letter and I want to know what's in it. But he doesn't know.
All right, I take out the letter.
So the letter, just you open it up and it says, "Dearest Sorel," it says that she's noticed that you exemplify virtues of what she believes in, and that you seemingly possess a desire to enact a positive change around you and those that you travel with. And the note is pretty much asking you that should you choose to join a group known as the Harpers, that she would like to award you the title of Watcher. And inside the envelope, you do find a pin that represents the Harpers. It's like an actual harp within a kind of crescent moon with some tiny blue jewels in it. Yeah, and what you do know, you know of this group, you've heard of them. You know that they use the gathering of intelligence, their large network, to spread positive change and whatnot within the realm. They're a good organization for the betterment of the realm. It just says that should you choose to accept, keep the pin, and you can speak with Sister Garaele about it more at your convenience.
I fasten it to the inside of my cloak. I'm definitely going to accept, but I don't want to talk about it until I've had a chance to
Mull it over.
talk to Sister Garaele. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Sorry.
Everything come out okay?
I had to grow some extra leaves out there. It's a druid thing. It was terrible. All right, I'm good though. Everybody good? Everybody
Is that how druids
nice and
say they're
refreshed?
taking a shit? I'm just curious. Did you take a shit? Is that what that was?
I thought I had to, but sometimes
Okay.
paid a quarter and only farted. All right.
As you
checking
guys
on you.
as you guys gather yourself up and the boys kind of start traveling with you again, you guys are still in the middle of talking about this back and forth. Dazlyn's talking to Norbus and he's like, grow some extra leaves. I think that's like rubbing one out, but in druid terms. Well, I think you're right about that. Never heard that expression. And we're gonna go.
Hey, frickin' frack! I've got elven ears. I can hear you.
Oh well, just
like, are you going out of your way to piss me off?
I just talking about growing leaves.
I'm just fucking with you, man. Come on, let's go.
Boom. All right, you guys arrive back at the entrance of the Dwarven excavation site. No sign of the orcs, as Fayda has been ahead of you guys. You guys are now closing the distance. I mean, she's only 20 or so feet ahead of you. But yeah, no signs as you guys make your way in here.
I think you might be right. I think they might have killed themselves.
God, I hope so, because to be honest, I don't think that rope is gonna work.
I mean, do you want to go find out? Maybe we might be able to just get back before the night's
You guys want
out.
me to continue to scout ahead to check for anything?
Yeah, send a message on the sending stone if you see anything.
That sounds good to
But
me.
don't get too far. Just let us know when
how
it's
much
cleared. Probably.
pen I see in this cavern without giving myself away.
Well, I'd hate for you guys to get hurt. Maybe me or Dazlyn or both of us could go up ahead.
Oh yeah. We've spent all this time keeping you alive for you to walk into something stupid now. Just what did I say before?
Well, y'all are
walk over there, sit down, and wait for us.
Y'all keep putting your necks out for us, like.
Yeah,
How do you think we'll feel if one of you get killed at this point?
Well, if we get killed, you're definitely going to die directly after us, so you don't have to worry about it. So
I'm honestly just here to see if they fell for the trap.
We'll do our job. You guys do your job.
Fayda, how are you going to do this with no dark vision, no low light vision? You're going to have a flame every time you sneak.
I might be able to hear something before I stumble upon it. They don't know we're here.
Hey,
that's true.
You know, my uncle could help you out with that.
What do you mean?
He can make you some goggles or something.
Oh shit!
Where's your uncle?
Dark vision goggles?
Well, he's in Neverwinter, but we could send for him.
How much does he charge to make these goggles?
Well, that'll have to be between y'all.
I'm definitely gonna have to meet this uncle.
Same here.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's.
Yeah,
All right, elf.
His son was born without dark vision. He's a half dwarf.
Oh, I've never heard of a half dwarf.
He got the bad half. couldn't see for shit down here in the mine, so had to come up with a way of fixing that. Made him some goggles.
All right.
Thank you for that. It's actually
So,
one of the most helpful things you've said.
seriously, really? Yeah, this might all work out.
Well,
can I get one of the
keep us
sending
alive
stones
for
if you-
about 5 more sessions, and we'll tell you where the magical sword is.
What are sessions? What does that mean?
I think it's
magical
Sessions of
sword?
what?
I will hang you by your ankles.
I think it's a measurement
and
of how long
cleanse
we're
you.
alive.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Well, we'll aim to keep you
What were you
alive
saying
then.
about this? Sorry.
I guess if I've got dark vision until we can get her up, you can still take point on stuff that doesn't involve dark, but I think I'll go in this time if that's okay with everybody, because I can see, and if I can use one of the sending stones, and if somebody could tell me how it worked, because I wasn't paying attention.
I assume they
Just
just
took it
work
like
kind of
in a
like
reach button.
walkie-talkies, right?
Yeah, you just get the 1 use a day, I believe.
Oh, yes.
One
that's the
use. Okay.
One use.
All right. All right. I'm gonna head in. I take the sending stone, and if everything's good, I'll come back. If not,
Or you can
you'll
just
get
give
it on
us
the
a
sending stone.
just give us like a hand signal to move forward, and we'll come up behind you, and then you can continue going.
Definitely.
I'll reach into my bag, handing him my stone since Sudomir has the other one.
Okay, let me,
Okay.
I'll just hand him your stone. Is that silly to you?
Take my stone, Marcus.
Here you go.
All right. All right. I am going to be stealthing, sneaking, slow walk in.
All right.
Do I need to roll? Or...
Yep, we're all stealth.
I have
Alright.
faith in you that you can do
Can't
this.
you turn into an animal that's like kind of stealthy?
I can turn into a couple that are stealthy. I just I'm trying to save that for a reaction in case I got to get ugly in here.
Gotcha.
I've got proficiency in stealth, and as long as I don't roll completely like garbage. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, I move in.
Disappear
take
into
up
the
a
darkness.
I'm gonna try and
We'll
keep
take-
my eye
Good luck,
on
buddy.
Marcus as best I can.
I'm gonna skirt around the side.
Can you guys see him in the cave now?
No, I don't.
Negative.
I assume he's somewhere in this cave.
Hang on, let me drag him back in. Now?
Are you dragging him by his hair? No.
Kinky.
Well, never mind then.
Oh well.
All right.
Yeah, as you move through, you see what looks like they had this old campfire that the dwarves were using burning recently. Looks like it's been out for quite a few hours. Just barely a little evidence that it was used. The stones around it have a slightly warmer temperature than the rest of the room. And there, where you just were, you do see a body. Right here.
Okay. I clock that for future reference. All right. I finished sweeping this room. I go back to... All right. First room's clear. There's a wall up ahead with a single opening that you guys can hide behind while I move on. And in the next room, it does appear there's some kind of body. It was a pretty far distance. I couldn't see much of it. But if we move up...
What kind of body?
Not yet. It's I wanted to come back and let you guys know what was up and that we can take the first room.
Okay.
You guys do have your torches lit again. Went ahead and pre-lit them for you.
Sweet. Are they holding torches?
The
dwarves?
dwarves?
They don't need
No.
'em. They don't
Can
need
you
'em.
hold my dwarf,
My
Dazlyn,
dwarf?
or...
Can you hold my dwarf?
Oh, is that what
Can you hold
Can
my
you hold my
dwarf?
torch? Dazlyn or Norbus?
So you want to turn yours off?
Yeah, give it to one of them
So you want to
so
free
I
your
can,
hands?
yeah, keep my 2 hands on my weapon.
Oh, the weird noises this case makes.
So before I move through this next doorway, can I check for traps?
Yeah.
Perception?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oi.
Well, I guess no traps.
The coast is
All
clear.
right. All clear. All right. I'm gonna check the room before I approach the body. Once I get to the body, I'm gonna call you guys up to cover me, so I can investigate it, and maybe we can all take a look.
Sounds good.
I'm going to be peeking around the corner watching him as he approaches.
Hey,
Yeah.
easy guys.
Oh. He looks at you, Sudomir. Are we supposed to stay back here?
Yeah, we're
Hey,
going to hang back
behind us.
while he...
Oh, sorry.
Don't put the sneaky guy in the torchlight. Night vision goggles better be worth it. All right. I've checked up to the body. I'd call them up, and I'm looking down the corridor where we fought the jellies. All right, guys, come on up. We're clear through here.
All right, let's go. It's a dead orc here.
Yep. So
That's
what
what
you
it
notice
looks
is
like.
there's a blood trail. It looks like he was dragging himself all through here. And died right here from loss of blood. He is missing his foot. And looks like quite a bit of pellets. Little puncture marks along his back and side.
Oh, shit. Does
What
he
the
have
heck?
any change on him?
What's that?
Does he have anything on him?
Yes, he
Most
has
important details.
he has his great axe still fastened to him, and a javelin, and a carrier. That's it.
Carrier for the javelin?
Yeah, like he's got it strapped like in a really long quiver shaped thing that would carry the javelin.
Gotcha. All right, I'll take his javelin.
Can we tell if it was losing the foot or the pellet marks on him that killed him?
Yeah, roll medicine.
Okay.
Yeah, so what you notice is it was definitely the loss of blood. And the pellet holes, like these little holes you're saying, it looks like as you examine the holes better, you see what looks like pieces of statue.
Oh,
Interesting. All right.
Doc.
I
have
wonder
my
what could have
hopes.
happened. Yes. All right, guys. You guys want to post up here? I'll head through the corridor onto the next one and check it out.
Ooh, this is getting me so excited.
All right, sounds good. I'll
You stay here with
kind
and
of
let
hide
them
behind
keep making
this.
it weird.
That means they don't have. That means they probably didn't leave with the gem. Yeah, it probably means that.
All right, and then again, before I go through this door, can I check for traps and?
Yep. Perception. So you can clearly see the blood trail as you're checking for traps going this way, and you realize there's no way he could have slid his body through any traps heading up this northern path that he had come from. From what you could tell, the rest of the room looks untouched. Still no signs of the rest of the orcs that had come in.
All right. All right, guys. Let's. We're gonna move up to the altar room, but it looks like Slappy here drug himself all the way through. So haven't seen much, but we're probably safe to keep moving.
Sounds good.
Does it look like he came from the room with the gem?
It's one of that's the blood trail leads up, and there was two ways to it, so it's possible.
You got some of those pickles on you? Yeah, I do. Here.
All right, I'm heading up into the corridor.
Can you two quieter, please?
Mm-hmm. Did you want some?
Actually, yeah. Can I have one?
Dazlyn, give her a pickle. All right, here you go.
Yeah, the food.
Yeah, pickle. Here.
Yeah, not your
Yeah,
pickle.
I'll take
Thank.
one of those pickles.
I'll
All right,
reach out.
here.
Grab the
Pickles.
pickle.
Pickles for everybody. Marcus, while you're up here, yeah, it's clear. You don't even hear anything up ahead. Like you
Did you hear my pickle crunching?
Yeah, you hear people talking about pickles coming from down the hallway behind you. And up ahead, yeah, you don't hear anything. It sounds like everything has been has gone silent.
Okay. All right, so I'm here at the entrance. I'm gonna run back and tell them to come up.
Okay. And here, as you got to this entrance, you see what appears to be what appears to be a body right here,
Okay.
and the remains of other bodies that aren't fully bodies anymore. And also, it kind of looks like, even with your dark vision, you can still tell the color of blood. Kind of looks like the entire room has been painted in blood. And the soft glow of the green gem sits in the middle of the floor.
Come on.
You okay? Are you okay?
Okay.
They're actually pretty good, man. Where did you get these?
Toblin, he
Hey.
keeps them behind the counter.
Really? Oh,
Hey,
oh, hey, buddy.
hey. I am pleased to inform my compatriots that Fayda, you are a genius, and
I know.
not only that, hey, frickin' frack, come look at what would happen to you. Come on.
All right.
This is interesting.
He's such a dirk, huh?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I heard somebody using it.
Okay.
Think it's
You
new
should probably.
new
It might be
slang around
racist. You might want to be
around
careful.
the Sword Coast.
It might be racist. You have a.
I'm pretty sure we already crossed the line where they're racist.
Yeah, so as you walk in, you see it's just a gore fest. Bits and pieces of orc all over the place. What appears to have been about at least 3 bodies that are just completely decimated and turned into paste. The statue that was to the north is no longer there. It's just completely gone. And you see little bits of statue everywhere, little bits of brains on the rubble over here. Definitely looks like something bad happened here. And the gem is in the center of the floor.
Jeez.
Hey, yeah. You guys think they fell for my little trick then, huh?
I mean,
Stupid.
Holy, I wonder what the hell happened here.
what
I'll
do you
bet
mean
you-
you wonder what happened here?
Well,
the statue's gone over there.
yeah, it looks like
it-
somebody came in here and cast some kind of crazy magic.
That, boys, is what we call a magic trap.
They touched the gem, they got exploded.
Norbus picks up the gem and puts it in his pocket.
I
think we should
don't
look at that a little further.
about that.
I want to
Who's
look
to
at
say
it
there's not more traps?
once we're not standing here in all this nastiness.
Cool.
And what if that gem triggers more traps along the way? We need to have a look at it to see if there's anything on it.
Let me roll something real quick. And one for Dazlyn.
I'm gonna take a few steps
No,
back.
you're fine.
boys.
It's actually a good idea.
All right. So Norbus pukes because it is disgusting in here. These guys have been dead for a couple hours now, and it's already starting to get ripe. He pukes. Dazlyn's fine. Can I ask the other three of you to roll Constitution saves?
Oh, like sanity check.
Sanity check.
You guys are literally standing in paste and parts that you've never really identified before. Fayda, you lose it. You see him throw up, and you get the gag reflex to puke too. Marcus, you're fine. you feel it rising in your stomach watching Fayda kind of start gagging, but
Oh no, I'm not giving them the pleasure of watching. No, I'm.
This is fucking disgusting. Please get out of here.
yeah, like I said, I'd rather look at the gem once we're in this room.
I'm a sympathetic vomiter. I'm gonna hurt.
All right, please, I don't want to throw up on anybody. Let me out.
We want to look at the gym or something. I don't know. I don't trust it.
He already touched it. Let's just get the hell out of here. We'll look at it in the fresh air.
All right,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna pull you guys. Wee.
It's magic.
And you guys just want to park here?
Sure.
Are we camping?
Yeah, if you guys want.
What time is it now?
It's a little after 7.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to move over to the back, close enough to see everybody, and just sit down and start whittling something.
All right.
Do we want to take a look at this gym? I don't know if there's something on it. Maybe something written, or if it's just a gem.
Yeah, so the boys light a fire up and pull out the gem. You gonna sit with them and look at it, Fayda?
Yeah.
Sudomir? Yeah, you guys all sitting here to
be sitting all around the fire, checking it out,
Yeah, I
and
guess.
what we came here for.
well,
You
here
guys
it
got
is.
this?
Yeah.
This has been a pussy.
Yep, I'm sure it's not cursed. Let me know how that goes.
So now that it's in his hand, you guys see it's about fist size. Not Fayda's fist, of course, but a dwarven fist. A fist with meat on it. So, yeah, he's looking at it. It's not as bright as it was from what you guys recall when it was sitting in the statue, but it still has kind of its own brightness that it radiates, its own glow. Well, it's pretty, but I feel like I've seen this somewhere before. Can't put my finger on it. How about you guys? And he kind of like hands it over to you. If either one of you want to take it.
Yeah, I'll grab it, and can I do like a history check or something on it?
Yeah. History or nature.
Okay, both of those are really bad for me, but we'll try it anyways.
Yeah, so strangely, Sudomir, it also feels similar, like familiar to you. It's got a very familiar look to it, but you just can't quite place your finger on it.
You don't see anything weird about it either?
No, you want to take a look at it? You pass it
I'm
over.
afraid to touch the thing, but yeah. Take it from him, using both of my hands to cup it.
Oh, good lass. Don't drop it now.
I'm not gonna drop it. I know how to handle my gems.
Well, yeah, that's why you use both hands. That's good on you.
I want you boys to know that sounds appropriate.
Fayda, This looks a lot like common glowstone, just carved in a special way to make it look, like a jewel. Glowstone is as it sounds, like a stone that can cast its own luminance. It's not as powerful as a torch or magical means of light, but in more primitive times, the glowstone would have been used as a source of light for people.
Interesting.
That's what you feel this is.
Guys, I'm not sure this is a gem at all, and I kind of turn it in my hands. It looks like a glowstone.
Can't be. Too fancy for a glowstone.
I mean, you can shape a glowstone to look however you want it to. It's just a stone.
But why would it be in the back of the temple with all those with the traps?
My guess
Because it was a trap, you idiots!
That's my guess. It's either a trap or maybe a decoy. Maybe somebody beat us to it.
Norbus gets up and walks over to, he looks at you and he says, we'll find out from Miss Halia, but just don't drop it regardless. And he kind of walks over here to Marcus. Yeah. Mr. Sorrel, would you walk into the king's treasury with a sword in hand? Uninvited?
Excuse me?
Speak more plainly. I'm tired. And
Am I breaking your brain?
No, that was in character. I'm annoyed with
okay.
you for bothering me. No.
Would you go into the king's personal treasury with a sword in your hand, uninvited?
I wouldn't go into anything uninvited.
Well, Miss Fayda, or actually, sorry to put you on the spot, Miss Fayda, would you walk into the king's treasury with a sword in your hand, uninvited? He stares at you with those beautiful blue eyes.
Uninvited? As in the king doesn't want me there?
As in, yes,
Are
the
you
king
hiring
doesn't
us
want you
for
there.
a heist?
Possibly.
What?
Depends on how much we're talking.
Oh. All right, I'll finish this for you. No, you wouldn't walk into the king's treasury with a sword in your hand uninvited. Why? Because you'll get killed. The guards will kill you. Or the traps will kill you. Why? Because there's a lot of treasure there, it's valuable, and bad things happen.
Not if you're smart and you have a plan.
Oh, hang on. My
See?
screen crashed.
We can be annoying too.
Oh shit.
There we go. Got scared. Thought I lost the internet.
I'm sure you have some deeper point.
That's
if
my
you
point.
could get to it.
It's at the back of the
That
temple.
You believe that
There's
the
a big
traps are-
glowing jewel, and there's traps. And there's hidden passages. We had to go through hidden passages. It wouldn't make any sense to be like, oh no,
So
there's
you're
nothing
saying-
of value back here. Let's just put a bunch of
No. What was this place?
You think there's another hidden?
a place of
Area.
worship.
But who built it?
Some dwarves from a couple 100 years ago.
Some dwarves who created a place of worship where they wanted to feel safe. Would you put up traps
Well,
to defend your temple, to defend your church, to defend the gems we found already in the wall? There were things here that were valuable, but it's been hundreds of years, and although I'm not getting along great with dwarves right now, they are known for their craftsmanship. So if someone's going to make a trap that's going to last 700 years, I think it would be a dwarf.
he's like scratching his chin. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I guess you make a good point.
I'm going to go back to whittling my wood. You have a nice night.
All right, well,
Are you saying that you think that there's more to this temple? Is that what I'm gathering?
No, I'm just saying that this stone right there that you're holding there, it's got to be something valuable.
Well, we can take it to Halia and see what she says, but I'm telling you, I think it's just a glowstone and a trap. But you're more than welcome to take it to Halia.
What kind of
I mean, I'd
dwarves
like
would
to
be
join you.
psycho enough to not make any sense like that? Like, it's almost nonsensical to put a jewel at the end of their little hidey cave there and not even place
Would you like
value on
to
it.
Investigate the hiding cave more?
No, I mean, looking around, I think we found everything there is to hide.
Well, we will love for you to go have Halia talk, and of course I would love to see Miss Halia again, so we will go speak with her. Maybe she's got some further insights into this gem or whatever you want to call it.
Insights. Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, well,
That's what I'm calling it.
you're right. That's why
You guys wanna-
I believe we need to speak to Miss Holly and figure out exactly what this is. Can you pass it back to me now, lass?
By all means, sure, and I'll hand him the gem with both of my hands cupped around it very gently.
And he takes it from you with both of his hands, and he gives you like this knowledgeable nod, like that is exactly how we handle giant gems. Good on you,
I'm
lass.
sure you fit one of these in one of your hands.
So
You guys want to rest up for the night before we head out?
Yep, I think I'm gonna turn in and hit the road in the morning.
All right, sounds good to us.
I'll
you guys,
take the first watch.
You guys want a little food? He pulls out some meat, wrapped up.
You brought.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I brought fuck yeah and some hell yeah. And some
hell
oh
yeah,
shit
some
right here.
pickles.
Yep.
You brought some fucking pickles to the cave. That's my kind of dwarf right there.
Marcus.
Like, you okay, Marcus?
I think we should get him his own gem when we get to Halia's.
I hope you're not talking about Halia herself. That's my gem.
No, I'm saying like they bring a bunch of gems in there. We get him something on the cheaper side, make him feel better. I think he's got gem envy.
Are you speaking of gems, or are you speaking of the other kind of gems?
Like this, and he shows you the green gem he's holding.
Oh, okay, so actual gems. Got it. Not his balls.
No,
Elf ears, I can hear you.
No.
Sorry, Marcus.
Not talking about balls. Man, all you different folk, druids and halflings, y'all got some strange slang between taking a piss and handling gems.
You guys never referred to your things as gems before? I mean, you are dwarves.
I will now, if that helps.
Actually, it does. Thank you.
Well, keep your hands off my gems. And with that, we're going to take a break. A decent stint of a break, about 15 minutes. Gives me time. I got to run over to the store, grab some things, maybe get me like a nice cold drink, non-alcoholic drink, something like Powerade or something that's slightly fizzy, like one of those.
DMing drunk.
Oh, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't know what I'm saying. I already don't know what I'm saying half the time. Especially thinking as Norbus. Like, what would Norbus think right now? You guys ever want to rob a king and walk right into his bedroom and skull fuck him?
Dude got me fucked up. We were like, what?
What is he trying to get at? I was like, is he trying to hire us to rob the king? What are we doing here?
No, he just thinks in such like I don't know, simple ways, like the fucking rope. Like, look, show him. Yeah, that rope is fucking awesome. And then like you're like, why would there's traps and this and that. It can be worthless. And he's thinking, well, a king guards his treasures with traps and guards. Would you walk in there?
That dude had me so confused. I was like, what the fuck are you?
You know brain. What? I don't know if it's a recurring theme. I don't know if it's on purpose, but these two dwarves have, on 2 occasions, and we've only had 2 occasions with them, mentioned doing acid. So I'm just saying they might not be all there right now.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you guys find out something a little special about them the longer you get to know them.
Oh boy. I'm blaming Marcus for keeping them around.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, brutal. All right, 15.
Hey, yeah, it'd have been funny if Sudomir was a little colder. So it's like he saw them saying, "Yeah, we're gonna go back and get that gem," and he's like, "All right, bye," and then walks outside. Never tells you guys what he heard.
I was just curious to see if my trap worked.
All right, I'm gonna do this and set it for 15. All right, go stretch and have a good time. I'll be right back. I'm a dwarf that doesn't make any sense. Trying to make Marcus hang himself in the tavern. That's our ultimate plan. Then we'll get the big money. As you guys leave the cave, you find the bodies of 18 previous adventurers that have taken the same quest to come warn them. Well, as the sun rises, lifts the haze across the mountains, you see that it's clear skies and very sunny out, warmer than yesterday.
Oh, like it's gonna be a good day.
Oh, well, let's get to it. We will venture straight back to Phandalin, because you guys had no problem leaving, no problem in your travels. A few hours go by. It's about 10:30 as you all return to Phandalin and get rid of the spooky sounds for the sounds of the forest.
All right, you guys ready to go speak to Halia about this gem?
Oh yeah. I'm a little parched, but yeah. Let's get to it. Maybe I can buy us all around.
I think we could use a round after saving you all.
So as you guys walk into the Miners' Exchange, you see it's another busy morning. Everybody's coming in, going out. You see all the tiller stations are full. You don't see Halia anywhere in sight, but you do see that office door, Fayda, that she had gone in during your last conversation. It is closed. With Norbus and Dazlyn walking in with you, you'd see Norbus kind of take the lead as you guys walk in. Walk over to one of the nearest tellers. Excuse me, ma'am. You think you could give Miss Halia a ring for us? Got some business between her and me. And the teller would kind of give him a nod and tell the person she's seeing to give her a moment. And she goes and fetches Halia. As Halia walks out, she sees the three of you with your Dwarven companions here and gives you all a smile. Hello. What brings you all here again so soon?
Hello, Miss Halia. It seems our friends here might have found something special. I'm not sure if I think it's special, but we'd like you to take a look anyway.
Yep. Check this out. Where is it here? No, pickle jar. Oh, there it is. And he pulls out the stone, presents it to Halia. She takes it and she looks it over and I'm sorry to say, this isn't anything special. It's a very pretty cut piece of glowstone, but is this all you wish to show me? Norbus clearly looks like he just lost one of his own children. He looks completely wrecked. Dazlyn's already putting his hands on his shoulders and just kind of patting him. There, bud. There.
How about that round?
Glowstone.
Well, You sure there, Miss Thornton? Because that thing was in the back of the site we were clearing out. I'm positive. It's I mean, it's very pretty. I've never seen a glowstone cut this way before, but yeah, it's just purely decorative. Oh well.
How much would you say? How much would you say it was worth?
Well, I wouldn't buy this, but I'm sure Mr. Barthen might be interested. It's I don't know. I mean, glowstone itself is only worth probably 1 silver piece for this.
Is it big enough where I could like affix it to my weapon and kind of use it like a light? Or I mean, is it
On
small enough?
your
I should
halberd?
say? Yeah.
I mean, make a fist, and then make your fist a little fatter because you're a dwarf. You know, that's about how big it is.
Okay, so it's not really that big. You don't think it probably wouldn't affect my fighting if I put it there?
No, I do like to imagine though that all 3 of you just made a fist and looked at it and imagined that it was a little fatter because you're a dwarf. I'm really hoping that happened, like, to all of you.
Absolutely. You got me. I was looking right at my knuckles. I was like, little further.
Does it glow? Like, what's the light on it?
Like 5 feet in game, like that square of 5 foot, like size of your character.
Oh, so I wouldn't really. It wouldn't be that useful as a light source then.
Yeah, not this. So the way you guys would understand the glowstone is like back in olden times, and even for decorative purposes, ceremonial purposes, they might use like very large. Sorry to get a little zoomer on you guys, but like Minecraft blocks, you know, of like this glowstone, decorating decorating the room and like the altars or whomever would be using this as a source of light. But yeah, it's purely decorative and almost nostalgic at this point in this day and age.
Okay.
I'll give you a gold for it.
Me?
Sudomir, you can obviously have it first if you think it'll be useful.
No, it's.
But
It's a piece of.
I'd like
no.
to hang on to it to remind me that you know, sometimes you shouldn't be greedy.
I'm not selling it to you.
Fair enough.
He gave you a distasteful look when you said sometimes you shouldn't be greedy. He just wrinkled his face. Ah, well, shit. Well, thanks, Miss Halia.
Well, rounds on you boys still, or no?
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Your companion trying to show me charity. I get it, but no. Let me wallow in it.
Maybe I can. Maybe you can tell us about your. What was it? Your father or your something that could make the dark vision goggles?
Oh, my father's as dumb as a rock.
I'll catch up with you boys in a minute. I just need to speak with Miss Halia for a second.
All right, don't take too long. Gonna drink all the beer without you.
Oh, don't worry. It'll be quick.
So yeah, he would walk away with you, Sudomir. You guys could head to the tavern. I'm gonna pull down here to Fayda, and he would explain to you that it was his uncle. This conversation that you guys would have as you're walking to the tavern, that it was his uncle. And now that you mention it, he will run along and go ahead and meet you guys in a moment. Flick you guys a silver to go ahead and start ordering drinks, you and Dazlyn. He would run over to Barthen's and go ahead and sell his stone if he can get Barthen to buy it. And he'll also send word out to see if his uncle's going to be stopping by Phandalin anytime soon. Fayda, yeah, Halia watches the boys go, sees that you're kind of staying behind. Yes, Miss Fayda.
Hello, Miss Halia. I just wanted to ask you a couple questions about that that gem, as they call it, that the boys brought by, it was found in the back of that temple where I might have sort of found that other treasure we discussed earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have any ideas of why they would put a fake gem in place of what should have been a real gem, perhaps?
Well, I did look up some things about this necklace that you had sold me. Did a little bit of studying, even consulted Sister Garaele. What we could find out was, since this did come from a temple, we think that it might have been whatever deity that the dwarves were worshipping. Possibly a deity representing greed itself.
Interesting.
And so, if that room was trapped, probably the temptation is what they were worshipping there. Having it presented before all the worshippers there.
That is an idea me and my companions had, that maybe this was just meant to be a trap. And I tell you, some orcs might have fell for that trap, and it was a little bloody.
Oh.
Made me kind of happy to see it, though. I told them to go take it like a bunch of idiots, and they did.
Did you happen to find anything else along your travels that you would need my assistance with?
I haven't been able to get my little hands on anything for you quite yet. I just wanted to see if you had any insights on that little room that we were in, where the necklace came from.
She takes her hand and she brushes some of her hair back behind her ear. And is there anything I could be of more assistance with before you leave?
And what exactly do you mean by that? Can I have this like little smirk on my face?
Jesus. She clears her throat.
You started.
Oh, God.
What a manly throat clear.
Yeah, she rubs her Adam's apple a bit.
I hate you, stop. Oh wait, I'm not supposed to say I hate you anymore. That's my thing. I always tell Sai I hate him.
Yeah, I told her. She's always like, I hate you. I hate you. When I'm editing, I hear, I hate you so much.
Because you do dumb shit like that, motherfucker.
Yeah, no, she just asked you, if there's anything else that she might be able to help with. And, yeah, she says, well, I don't have anything, and I didn't think I'd have you coming back so soon.
I'm not gonna play on that. No, I don't have anything quite yet. I just wanted to see if you had any insights on that, but I really appreciate you looking into it and letting me know. And as always, if you need anything special handled around here, just let me know.
Yeah, if I think of anything that I need handled, I'll be sure to send for you.
Anything you need handled at all, and I'll be here.
Anything.
Just give her a little wink before I walk out.
Jesus. All right.
Hey, I went there for one purpose, and you made it into something else.
Oh God, Bryson, Laz, please don't get into strange dialogues with the NPCs for my sake.
Weird enough when I do it, but probably weirder when you guys do it.
Bryson, so do you want to sharpen my sword for me? I was hoping you would ask me.
Fucking Marcus, you ever had a bear before?
Yeah.
Would you rather a bear or a man in the woods? Because I can be either.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I wake up and my face is slathered in honey. What'd we do last night? All right, Marcus, I'm going to jump over to you. See you're visiting Sister Garaele while all this is happening.
Good morning, sister.
Good morning.
I had a chance to read your letter. Would it be all right? Could we have a cup of tea or coffee this morning? Would you have a moment to talk to me?
Yes. we can do that. You know, there is a little more I would like to explain myself. So,
Perfect.
if you would, she motions towards her home up here.
Oh, that's probably for the best. I don't know that we should be out on the street talking.
Did I see Marcus as I
No,
was
so
walking
you're technically still having this
Okay.
conversation with Halia.
All right.
You
I'll
don't
go
you don't
back.
have to move
I'll
your
go
token.
back.
You could stay up there.
Okay. Damn it.
So, yeah, you guys
for
go
two
in.
tonight.
She shuts the door and locks it and looks out the window and says, "She's not there." No, but as you guys walk in, you see she's got a quaint little home, very modest. I mean, that's kind of a given for her stature as a cleric working at the shrine. And yeah, she invites you to take a seat with her at the table, and she puts on some water to heat up as she gathers cups and everything, brings them to the table, and she sits down to kind of begin having conversations as you guys wait for the kettle to heat up. I see you're coming back into town this morning. You were out last night.
I was, and it, it was a long night, but hopefully some people learn some lessons that'll keep them around a little while longer.
Well, I hope everybody's fine for the most part. Everyone's safe on your return.
Everyone that came with us is perfectly safe.
Well, then it seems everything is right as rain.
Quite so. I actually had a few minutes. You know, it's nothing much, but I know you're. This is a place of worship for Tamora, and I carved you a small 4-leaf clover out of wood. I put it in the chat so you guys can see it. Just had some free time, and I was thinking about you after I read the letter.
Well, she picks it up. Oh, this is
Very
incredible.
Small, very. Oh no, it was nothing. It was just something I like doing. It helps me relax.
She kind of smirks. A little strange looking for how she's dressed and her manner that she usually has around everybody. If I didn't know better, I would say you're being sweet on me.
Oh, maybe, but well, I mean, maybe.
She
You are very pretty.
She kind of covers her mouth a bit. I think the water's ready. And she gets up and gets the kettle and brings it over to the table, drops a little tea ball into each of the cups and fills them up.
No tea bags. Oh, okay.
Would you care for any sugar?
Yes, please.
I would offer you some cream, but I do believe my cream is spoiled.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Do you have any honey?
Yes, I do. And she walks over to a little kitchenette that has all of her little teacups and stuff on it, and pulls out a little jar and a spoon, presents it to you so you can add it yourself. And she takes a seat back with you. She takes a sip of her tea and sets it back down. Did you have any questions about what the Harpers are, or what exactly I'm asking of you?
I turn my cloak out to show her that I've attached the pin. Everything I know of the Harpers is directly aligned with what I want to do in the world. If I can help and be helpful and help all the people, I want to.
That helping helper side of you.
Yes.
You're going to be a big help.
I think this is a great opportunity. It's one I want to follow up with if it's everything I know it to be. And this is absolutely a path I would take. Um, what's required of me?
Well, for the time being, I want to keep this visit short, as, for one, you need to keep this between us. There are
Of
some
course.
people within the town that, they know my affiliation with the Harpers, but it's not necessarily common knowledge or something that I would publicly share. Not to be deceitful, but just to be safe. These are trying times lately, as there's a lot going on in the world outside of Phandalin and the Sword Coast itself. Things that I am not prone to discuss with you as of yet. But
Oh, I understand.
if you are deciding to take your place with us, we will gladly accept your assistance. And allow me some time to get a few things prepared, and I can summon you at the best possible time to discuss further with you.
Summon me at your will. I am at your disposal.
That's wonderful to hear. And she still has the 4-leaf clover in her hand. She's just kind of like spinning it between her fingers.
You wanted to keep this brief. I'll head out.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Then- No. You're being cautious. I'm in favor of it. Then summon me when you're ready.
I would also ask, as she walks you out the door, I don't like to deceive people, but if at all you could even keep it quiet amongst your companions you travel with. I'm sure in time you could share it with them, but at least not right away.
They're very good people, but I understand the need for decorum. I will certainly keep this between us until you are comfortable enough for me to share with them.
Thank you, Marcus.
Of course. Have a good day, sister.
And she blows you a kiss.
Oh. I catch it. Super cheesy. Put it in my pouch.
She laughs. She actually laughs out loud.
Gives her a little wink as I disappear around the corner.
All right.
Hey, that winking thing. Hey. Oh, do I see Fayda yet?
No, she's inside drinking with the boys.
All right, I'm going to go inside.
Yeah, as you walk in, you find the other 4 around a table together, already beer in hand, unless Sudomir objects and wants water.
Alright, they talked me into it today. I'll have an ale with breakfast, I guess.
Yeah, I went ahead and found that token from Lost Mine, and there's the bartender that Ruri was asking me about.
Doesn't look like him at all.
No. So, as you walk in, Toblin would see you, Marcus, and he'd yell in the back, Ida, get in here. Their friend just showed up. Grab another mug for him. And she would come bringing you an empty mug, Marcus, so you could fill up with the pitcher at the table that apparently your Dwarven comrades have bought for the table.
Welcome back, Marcus. What were you up to?
Oh, you know that. So, all right, I'm gonna break it down a little bit. Little nervous, little new to everything. So I saw you flirting at the with the gem lady, and you threw that little wink thing at the end, and I just tried that, and it totally worked. So your rounds are on me. No worries.
The barmaid kind of is like hearing you say this as she's like wiping down tables next to you guys and stuff, and she says, I hate to be rude, but with who?
I'm sorry. I don't even know you.
I don't even know you.
Like, I appreciate you bringing me a mug, but we're not friends?
I'm sorry. I just like I like to hear the gossip. I work in a tavern after all.
Okay.
And yeah, she just goes back to doing her thing. She looks back at you again and she goes, I guess I'll go make my way in the back so you can continue your conversation. And she runs along.
You don't need a narrative for the wait staff.
I thought Marcus was a nice guy, but damn. It's kind of mean.
Out of game, I figured if I flirted with one more character, he was just gonna execute my Marcus. So, trying to maintain. All right. Plus, I'm maybe got a little maybe something for Sister Garaele.
We already knew that. How much money are you gonna give her? She's turning into a prostitute at this point.
Right when you said that, you hear a glass break. And all of you turn and look, and you see Toblin, and he just runs out of the room to the back as well.
I think you just broke that man's heart. I'm pretty sure he's in love with you idiot. And you're just talking about it in his bar? He's gonna poison your beer next time. Hell, I might even give him the poison to do it.
I didn't say anything to him except that we would talk. I'm not married.
Druids live an open and wild lifestyle, don't they?
I guess. I don't we have something to kill? What? I thought
you're killing your chances at finding yourself a nice person to spend your night with.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure our room and board just went up. Just so you guys know.
I told you, flirt with them to get the discounts, and now we're fucked. And now I have to pay extra coin because you're just swinging your dick around everywhere and letting everybody know about it. Jesus Christ.
I just sit down and drink my beer.
Money. Oh. You're rolling.
Huh? No, ignore me.
Rolling my depression check.
Roll the Constitution, see if Marcus hangs himself in the middle of the night.
That's what the dwarves said they were going to do.
So, you got any more stories about gnomes? Norbus or Dazlyn?
Oh, gnomes. Like, what kind of stories? Like, children's stories, or... He's sipping his beer. Dazlyn chimes in. Or like, romance stories?
Do you have
My vote's on romance.
Well, yeah, I mean, I could tell you a little romance story about gnomes if you want. And Dazlyn's, looking at you guys like, kind of surprised you guys want to hear a gnomish romance story.
Oh, please do. Tell me a romance story about gnomes.
All right, well, he proceeds to tell you, a very romantic story about gnomes. Can you guys, here, actually, I'll just have him do it himself. Also, by the way, what I was rolling is it did start raining. It's pretty heavy rain. You guys hear the rumble of thunder above. The sky's kind of dimmed a bit, even though it's early in the day.
I just wanted to hear you tell a story.
That was fabulous. I'm gonna try and talk to Toblin if he'll answer the door.
Yeah, so here, I'll reveal this to you guys. So yeah, he tells you guys this romantic story of gnomes, and it was very average. you guys are not impressed. I mean, it helps that you guys are drinking beers. So I mean, it's kind of nice hearing somebody tell you guys a story. It's been a while since you guys have just listened to a tale. Was it your cup of tea? That'll be on you if you like this sort of story from here on out and you want to seek more. But for the most part, you've heard better. It's pretty mid story.
So you're telling me this gnome was in love with the giant the whole time?
Yeah, and
I don't believe that shit.
well, that's what makes me a little sad, though, if you think about it. Like, that giant, I think what the story's trying to say is his heart was so big that literally and figuratively the gnome just couldn't take it.
Why does it always end in tragic romance? We can't just have a regular, heartfelt one anymore?
Oh, yeah.
The giant just had to kill the gnome. They were in love. This is so... Your story sucks.
I'm sorry. Well, I tried. That's right, you
Oh, now I
tried, you
feel
tried.
bad. Okay, you tried. I'm sorry. I just... A little too much ale. I got a little too into... I'm sorry. It was beautiful. Thank you for the lovely story.
What other kind of stories you guys want? As he sips some more beer.
Real one.
I was hoping to get some information on gnomes, but I got intrigued by the romance of the gnomes, and it turned out to be all right.
Hey, you guys should get some dice and some paper, and then you can just act out your stories.
Marcus, did where were you going? I'm sorry, I got so distracted with
no.
gnome storytelling.
And it was so mid. All right, I knock on Toblin's door.
Yeah, so in the back behind the counter, it's like wide open, but I mean you could still knock on like the frame to like alert them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the little barmaid walks up. The little barmaid walks up to you.
I'm sneaking in.
All right, so
I saw him walk off.
as he knocks,
Hold on.
this is behind the counter, like, so it's still in the open room. Everybody can see the open door. So, Fayda, yeah, you can dip in through the open door. You pass right under Marcus's legs, like a quiet little mouse, and scurry right into the back room. You see Toblin just like silently weeping. And you see the barmaid patting his back, and she's like, there, Mr. Toblin, there. And she's just rubbing his back, and then she hears the knock on the door. You dart to the side to stay hidden in the shadows, and let me see if I doubt she's able to. Nope, she has no idea that you're hiding in the room. She walks past you and kind of to the open door, and she looks at Marcus and yeah, what is it, Mr. Sorrel?
If I might just have a moment to speak with Mr. Toblin alone.
Well, she like leans in closer to you. I have to say that I think maybe he's not feeling real well right now. I think he's just a little sick.
No, I know what's going on. Allow me to explain. He'll understand.
She's gonna again insist. Here, I will. All right, never mind. That was her insisting, trying to convince you that she knows what, or trying to insist to you that he's sick. But she just fumbles her words, trying to cover for him.
I just duck under her arm and walk past her.
All right. Yeah, you see Toblin. He's just like wiping his face. Oh, what can I do for you, Mr. Sorrel?
Hey, it's Marcus. Listen. So, I know you heard me say I'm inexperienced out there at everything, and I do. You're a wonderful man, but when you started, chanting about, liking eunuchs and, mouth open, screaming about manicore nuts, it made me a little nervous, and it made me realize that you were just too much, man, for me. I'm not ready for the level of experience that you have in life. I'm not there yet.
I just have my hand over my mouth and just clearly just trying so hard not to bust out laughing at this situation.
So he's kind of like, I understand that. Then can you roll persuasion?
You said you understood that I had persuaded him. Here I go.
I need to see how well or how bad you bomb.
Oh, my persuasion sucks. It's not terrible.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, he's. Well, you're still trying to feel yourself out, and I guess that means I still have a chance somewhere in there. I can tone it down a bit.
Well, let's be friends for right now, and let me get my feet under me, and we'll talk again.
I kind of stumble out from where I'm hidden, hitting any of the furniture in my way, in hopes to save Marcus from this awkward situation. Oh my gosh, that's not the bathroom, is it? I think I'm in the wrong place.
Fayda. Are you drunk?
The
Do
whole
you need me
lot
to?
of it. Yup.
Yup.
Not
I'm
the
sorry,
bathroom.
Tubble. I have to help my friend.
Please.
Yeah.
Please help me.
Okay.
I'm lost, and I need
Thank you.
I need to pee. I just peed back there a little bit and realized it wasn't the toilet. I'm sorry, Toblin, for the
Come on,
inconvenience.
Fayda.
You're a great wingman. You just
my God.
saved him from the awkwardness.
Oh my God, you're the best.
Oh, I thought you could use a little backup.
As you guys leave,
I'm between your legs.
both of you roll perception.
No.
Rolling perception.
Who?
Both of you roll perception.
Oh, got it.
Fayda, you hear him kind of under his sniffling and stuff as you guys are walking away. You hear him mumble to himself. I just have to get rid of that Sister Grail bitch.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God.
As we make our way out, I'm like, Marcus? I think that dude's trying to get after Sister Garaele and trying to kill her.
And
I
it's
just heard him.
all your
What?
fault, Fayda. If you think about it, all of this started because of you saying, I think he's gay.
It started with you. You didn't have to make Toblin gay.
Nobody makes anyone gay.
Yeah, exactly.
You were born that way.
Except
Damn
Fayda. Fayda made you gay. It's like, he's gay.
Was that a real threat? Because I will murder that man, or was that just for fun?
He needs to know because he's about to murder this man.
I mean, if you really,
I don't want to.
No,
but
I
if
mean,
he's actually
no,
planning on...
Fayda. Like, if you question if he's serious or not, like, is this just a man of emotion? He's probably just trying to make himself feel better. But if you actually think he's being threatening, you can roll insight if you're concerned.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that just in case. I don't know where this is gonna go, so. Hey, go.
No, clearly the words of a hurt and broken heart.
I'm sorry,
We're
Marcus.
going to talk about why you were there later, but let's get away from the weeping. Let's just get away from the weeping. I can't.
We'll get back with the
I
guys.
was having such a good night. This is not how this is.
Yeah.
Anyway, what are we doing next?
Yeah, let's get back with the guys and figure out what we're doing before you get in any more trouble.
I could use another fucking beer. Jesus.
All right, this beer's on me.
Ida here. She's brought another pitcher to the table that Norbus has already ordered. So as you guys get back, there's a whole new fresh pitcher for you guys to refill at.
Thank you.
I got this pitcher, guys. I'm correcting mistakes I've made.
Thank you. Dazlyn just kind of gives you a smile. So Norbus would tell you guys that he sent word to his uncle. He should hear back. He should hear back no later than tomorrow night or so. He'll check in with Barthen, see if he gets a letter back. So you guys, let me see if this is getting any. Yeah, you guys hear more thunder. The rain's coming down a little harder. You hear a few clunks here and there on the rooftop. Sounds a little bit like little bits of hail might be hitting the roof.
Oh, shit.
Oh, storm's really coming down.
Were you guys still thinking about going to Nomengard?
Oh, I'm a druid.
I mean-
The weather's what we do. Let's go.
Well, no better time.
I mean,
to
unless
go
you guys
fight
want to sit by the fire and continue our history of romantic gnome literature.
I've got
Oh.
some more for you.
I knew you would.
To be honest, this story got me intrigued. I want to go see it for myself.
Gnome
Yeah,
Garden?
Yeah,
Maybe they'll have more stories there.
probably
the
better
gnomes
than the one we heard.
themselves.
Maybe Sudomir can be in a story. Let's go find him. A little gem lady or gem guy.
Well,
Not the gym lady,
Whatever.
though.
while we're drinking
Now
this,
I said his own.
while we're drinking this pitcher, how about I tell you guys a gnome romance story? I might be able to one up Dazlyn there.
All right,
All right, let's hear it.
let's hear it.
Well,
Let's make it interesting.
okay.
Fayda, Sudomir, I got 2 gold that says this story is a lot better. I have faith in you. Go ahead. You guys in? You think it's gonna be better or worse?
I think it's gonna be worse.
Okay, so you take the 2, or you wanna make it 1?
I'll take the 2.
Okay,
They're on a little
Sudomir.
gambling.
you in?
Sorry, what was that?
We're gambling on whether this story is gonna be better or worse.
I think he'll be better.
Oh, you taking both? You
I'll
taking
take
both bets?
I'll give you 2 gold
Okay.
each if this story is better, and I pray to God it's not.
All right, let's find out.
All right, hit me with
After
the
you-
story, buddy.
Well,
Hit us.
a long time ago, in a giant gnomish city, in a lush garden hidden away deep within the heart of the city, there were 2 gnomes named Gilly and Rose. Gilly was a gardener gnome, known for his green thumb and the most vibrant flowers that adorned his hat. Rose was a librarian, her love for books as deep as the roots of the oldest tree in this garden. Their paths crossed one dewy morning when Rose wandered into Gilly's garden, looking for a quiet place to read. She was captivated by the beauty of the flowers and the sweet melodies of all the songbirds. Gilly, noticing the new visitor, offered her a rose, the most exquisite one from his collection. It was a beautiful, magical moment, and from then on, Rose came to that garden every day. And as the days turned into weeks, their fondness for each other grew, like all the flowers that surrounded them. They shared stories, laughed together, and found joy in simple things. Gilly would often surprise Rose with a new flower, each with its own story, while Rose would read to Gilly the tales of adventure and love from her books. One starry night, Gilly took Rose to the center of that garden where he had prepared a surprise. Amidst the glow of fireflies all around them, he had sculpted a miniature library out of the hedges, filled with tiny books made from all the leaves in the garden. It was a declaration of his love, a place where Rose could always feel at home. And from that day forward, those 2 were inseparable. They proved that even in the smallest beings, love can bloom as wondrously and as the grandest of gardens. And so Gilly and Rose lived happily ever after, their love story a cherished tale, whispered among the blooms and echoed in the rustling of the leaves of all the Sword Coast. That's my story. He takes a sip.
Kind of a short story.
Well, I mean,
Roll.
I could tell you about their arguments and, you know, how, you know, Rose didn't want to live in the house with her father-in-law and all the drama, but, you know, it's just going to wind it out and also
No,
bring the mood
that was
down.
a fabulous story. Great
I
job.
don't know if it was better than your brother's, though.
Way better.
Well,
There
if
was
you need
so
a roll, it was much worse than what you guys had heard about the giant and the giant and the gnome. That one really touched your heart compared to this.
Can I see the roll?
Give her 2.
Oh yeah,
begrudging
sorry.
gold.
It was generic. This was generic as fuck compared to a giant and a gnome.
Give her 2 gold.
Yeah. And hand over my gold, even though I thought that story was much better.
I told you it wasn't gonna be. You can't compete with a giant falling in love with a gnome.
Dazlyn agrees
That's
with
fantastic.
you, Fayda. Yeah. I like that one too. I like it more. You'd say I have a bigger affinity for that story.
I do too. Nothing like a tall person falling in love with a small person.
Well,
Glances back over at the gem traders. You see me just holding my chin in my hand, just looking out the window at the rain falling against the gemstone trader's office.
Beautiful day out, huh?
Oh, what a beautiful day.
He's
Here's
just
a thought.
playing with his gems as he looks into the rainy skies.
This guy.
Are we staying or are we going? What are we doing?
Y'all don't leave us. Let's just stay here for the day. It's nice and rainy out. I'll supply more drinks and buy some food and just have a nice day at home. Y'all have been on the road 2 days back to back, dealing with our sorry asses. You guys can start fresh in the morning. Take care of anything around town you need to, or just stay here and keep your feet up.
Oh, can Fayda and I grab a corner and just have a conversation?
What did I do?
You know what you did.
You wouldn't have if I didn't tell you.
You're
your
right.
sorry ass.
Sudomir,
You did.
if you're itching to get out there and do something, I mean, if these two wanna just take it easy for the day, and I mean, I'd like to stay here, but my brother he's taking the day off, but I could use some help. You could come with me and we could take care of a few things. I could use the he like looks you up and down the height and the muscle.
all right. I mean, were you guys wanting to stay here?
I'm cool to stay here. I mean, if you need some backup, you can always call me on the Ascending Stone and we'll come and help you out.
I returned that when we got out of the stealth.
I'll move that back over.
Just, don't think I can really help with the height issue, as it may be.
I just meant, were you guys wanting to go to Nomengard today or no?
I'm fine with whatever we do. You guys want to go see some gnomes?
Well, I just, like, I don't care either way if you guys were wanting to stay here, though.
Yeah, so Norbus is saying, like, if everybody's kind of taken today off, he does have an errand he needs to run that he would like to take Sudomir on if everybody was just kind of staying in since it's so nasty out today.
I think we can stay here
What
for
the
the
hell?
day.
Let's just stay here. Sudomir, if you want to go, whatever, with your friend, we'll be here.
Alrighty.
Call us if you need us.
Sounds good. Well, show me what you need.
All right.
Wait, is it Norbus or?
Yeah, Norbus. All right. Well, hope you don't mind this weather. I mean, he would make his way to the door and hold it open for you. We're going to Miss Halia's office. Come on.
Did you just say they're going to his holiday?
He would have told him this as they're in the rain, like walking.
Fayda, did they pay us for the guard mission to take them out there and back?
Of course not. We might have done that out of our own curiosity. I don't think we actually talked about money.
I thought they
Interesting.
hired us. They're buying the food and the beer. Whatever. Everybody's
That's true.
fine.
This was
All right.
Sudomir's mission. We just followed him. I don't know if you keep
You're
following
right.
that guy. He keeps trying to get us to kill things and fight dragons and just not even pay
Yeah,
promised.
what the hell was that?
At this point, he's just helping people. He's more helpful than you. I think. No, at least he takes the money. Oh, you both suck at making money.
Well,
All right, I'm gonna cut over to him real quick. So,
yeah, go.
So as you guys get here, he would Norbus would tell you this is a don't ask, don't tell kind of mission. He'd really hype you up about it. This is a special request from Miss Thornton. So few things we need to pick up from a much closer cave nearby. Shouldn't be any trouble, but I just want to have the muscle on me in case we got to scare a few goblins away or something.
No problem. I'll be there for you.
Awesome. And this'll give us a little coin too.
Oh, man. And this gets better and better. I was just gonna sit around and spend coin.
All right. He grabs some ponchos out of one of the back rooms in here. Gives you a poncho. Like, you guys get pretty much geared up for this little trip you're gonna take. And with that, I'm gonna cut back over to you three in the tavern. Dazlyn just keeps drinking. He will keep buying you guys alcohol as long as you guys sit there, because that's what he's gonna do. He's gonna just keep getting shit faced.
Oh, we're gonna end up taking care of this guy by the end of the night.
I mean, it explains some of the decisions. The brain cells just, there's so much alcohol.
Just keep disintegrating.
Yeah. What? Were you following me?
No. I had to use the bathroom.
Okay, that worked on Mr. Tomlin. Let's not do this.
Yes, I followed you into the room. Surprised you didn't see me. I just went right between your legs.
Well, you wouldn't be much of a rogue if you couldn't get past people, right? And you are very good, so I'm not too offended. But what did you think you were gonna see? What was so interesting that?
To be honest, Marcus, I just saw that you might be in a little bit of trouble, and I wanted to see if I could help in any way. I didn't want you to have to put up with that by yourself, since it was kind of my fault that you were in the situation, and I kind of felt bad about it.
No,
I might have
don't.
told him you were gay. I was making a joke, and he's a sensitive man, apparently. Not that he looks like it.
Yeah, he's complicated.
Am I in this conversation?
You keep on drinking, buddy. You're doing a good job over there.
How fast do you think you can finish that one?
He's just.
Go ahead, I'll time you.
I was just wondering. He's like, are you guys saying this in front of him at the table? Like he's just watching you guys while he's drinking?
I said I brought her over.
Okay. That's what I was curious about. Like, is he? Am I watching this? Okay.
Okay.
It's a little awkward to have a dwarf just looking at you. All conversations should be dwarf mediated. All right. No, it's not. I get it. It's funny.
I just thought you could use a little help, so I snuck in and.
I appreciate it. You know what?
I mean, I got you out of there, right?
You did, and I gotta say, not too many people looked out for me. So, even though you shouldn't, be violating my privacy. I appreciate that you did.
It was
Thank
the
you.
first time I ever did. I apologize for that.
I'm not so sure about that, but I appreciate you being there for me.
And I appreciate you being there for me. I realize you're a very kind man and you care. So
I do what I can. Now let's go see if this dwarf dies from alcohol poisoning.
if he didn't yet, he might die because of you.
All right, so
I've only had one.
this is going to be a fun part. Sudomir and Norbus
Oh boy.
were gone all day long and well into a few hours into the night. Sudomir, as you return with Norbus, with your wheelbarrows of ore, you arrive back at the miners' exchange, covered in soot, sand, soaked from walking back in the rain. You have just spent a day mining with a dwarf in a small cave.
What kind of mission was that? That was not what I had in mind.
When you got there, that's exactly what you said to him. As he put a pick in your hands, and you guys were already a couple hours out, and you found yourself in this cave. The whole time he hyped you up, telling you about what an adventure you guys were on, about the darkness of the cave you guys were going into, about tales of what used to lurk within these caves hundreds of years ago. And then when you finally got to a well-established site, some other dwarves that were mining already, you were handed a pick by some others that were already down there, and they said, "Oh, good to see some backup came. Get to work, boys." And yeah, you spent your day mining with Norbus here.
Holy shit.
But he just kept reassuring you and laughing and patting your back and saying like, "Oh, we're gonna get some good coin out of this. Don't you worry. And remember, finders keepers. You find anything cool in here, you get to keep it." So now I would like you to roll 1d100.
1d100.
Ooh.
Come on, baby.
Fun.
What do we get?
Not
Almost a good
bad.
number.
All right. Also roll 1d20.
Okay.
Okay, and then can you please roll an acrobatics check?
What is
What in the
happening?
Or not acrobatics, athletics. Sorry, athletics. For your mining.
Oh, I see. Okay. Damn.
All right.
Damn.
Well, the good news is you made 16 gold and 68 silver in the gems and stuff you found today as you hauled back. So you hauled back a lot of iron ore for the exchange itself. That's what you got paid out for your hard day's work in iron and gems.
That's 16?
16 gold and 68 silver for one nice hard day's work.
Wow.
As for getting lucky and finding anything of value that is not directly traded into the miners' exchange, that was your athletics roll. And unfortunately, you might have pulled a muscle in your back. Definitely give Norbus some looks like, what the fuck? Like, was today even worth it? But, I mean, you did get paid. You got a little mining experience. So I will say that in the future, I'll allow you some privilege if you ever happen to be dealing with anything within some caves.
Okay.
Need a little fortune, little assistance
There you go.
from what you've
Did I
learned
get to keep
spending
my,
a day with his boys.
Did I get to keep my pickaxe?
Norbus would be like, "Do you really want it that bad?"
Well, I mean,
You know what? I get it. First time, you feel that excitement in your heart, don't you? You wanna mine again.
who knows what's out there?
You keep it. It's on me.
Thank you.
It's like you're making him proud. He's kind of giving you like a proud father's look. Knew you
At
had it
first
in you,
when I went out
Sudomir.
there, at first, I was asking myself, what the heck am I doing out here? But by the end of it, I realized the gratification of hard work and honest pay
You're a good man.
without having to kill someone.
Oh, make me proud, boy. So, I wondered how you'd feel when I fast forwarded time to the night and told you you've been mining all day. Like, what the fuck did you do to me?
Bum.
That's why when you didn't fight back and he's like, you want to go on an adventure with me? You're like, sure. And didn't ask any questions. I'm like, he's mine now. I'm taking his ass to the caves. All right.
It's a shame we spent the day drinking and
Bonding.
sitting around the warm fire.
So yeah, you can make your way back over to the tavern, and anything you guys want to do. Yeah, you guys would see him coming in. It's late. It's like 10 o'clock at night. Like you guys had dinner. Still just kind of chilling. Definitely had a restful day. You see Sudomir come in just covered, like soot all over his face, like those coal miner pictures from the black and white photo days.
His hair all frizzy.
Listen to the dwarf.
Seeing them sitting at the table, and I just kind of walk over and just slam down in my chair, like heavy and tired.
What did you think you were gonna do? Go on a grand adventure to kill dragons?
Who told me he needed protection?
Protection from the sun? In the cave, maybe.
How much did you monitor Dazlyn's alcohol intake, or did you just let him do as he does?
Oh, I kind of forgot the little guy was here, man.
I kept sending him fresh beer.
Okay, so he's got a silverware platter fucking cover, like what you'd cover a turkey with, like the actual round cover with the handle. He's got that in one hand. He's got a long butter knife in the other hand. And when Sudomir joins you guys at the table, he like gives Sudomir a big grin. He's like, I'm a paladin too now. You're a miner. You're a miner now, and I'm a paladin too.
I see he took my role
He's
in
gonna
the party.
be worshiping the ale gods.
Oh boy. Should we have monitored him? I thought dwarves could really handle their alcohol.
Oh, that's not the alcohol.
The what? What is it?
He would pull out a mushroom from his bag.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
When was he slipping shrooms?
We're always slipping shrooms. And he puts it in his
Did you
mouth and
slip
starts
a
chewing
bunch
it.
of shrooms?
You guys didn't think we came off a little different?
Oh, not at all different.
Oh no, we've been higher than kites the entire time we've known you three.
That's what I...
Explains.
Oh my god, share.
Yeah, see my big blue eyes? He's just like staring at you.
Are you gonna share?
Yeah, help yourself. He throws a bag on the table.
I'm a druid, I don't know.
Yeah, you've seen these plenty of times. You know exactly what they are.
Well, y'all
All
help
right.
yourself to that. I think I'm gonna go just take a walk in the rain for a bit.
I
clear my
think
head.
I'm gonna do the same thing because shit's about to get awesome.
All right, let me do one thing. Okay. Yeah. So, Fayda, you can go just get some fresh air. Go for a walk.
Just going for a walk.
Norbus here. He would treat you to dinner, Sudomir, a nice late meal. Toblin would come surprise you, and he'd say, "Well, I remember you said you didn't tired of the pork and eggs, so here you go." And it's actually a flank of roast.
Oh shit! You really outdid yourself tonight, Torben.
He gives himself a big old grin. Well, you enjoy. And he goes back behind the counter. Let me know if you guys need anything else.
Thank you. I just start digging in, starving because I haven't ate all day.
So
I'm a tree. I'm a tree.
man, I've got somebody you can meet that has been a tree many sessions. All right. So, wait, where is your token up there?
I found a
He
tree
took
to
his
talk
token
to.
for a run.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
I can come back if you need me.
Hang on.
Talking to that tree. I think he knows a friend of mine.
You, Marcus.
Uh-oh.
What the hell?
The fuck?
Marcus, you are a tree in your mind.
Yes.
You are a tree. For the next like 8 hours, you are a tree.
Is that the shrooms?
Yes.
I just want to have my hands on the tree with my forehead against it, soaking in the rain and taking in the nutrients from the universe.
And you do.
Fucking love being a tree. Why would anyone want to not be a tree?
Fayda, are you heading back in anytime soon to get some rest, see if the boys are turning in?
I'm just gonna stay out for a while and
Just enjoy
kind of
the
walk the town and
the
enjoy
eve.
the rain
Okay.
evening.
Well, to fast forward some time, Norbus would tell you, Sudomir, like, thank you for the hard work today. He's so proud to see that mining inspiration coming out of you. And he and his brother would head off back to their lodging over at the Miners Exchange. Wish you a good night.
After they took off, Sudomir would just go and pay Tublin for the room and go and wash off and get straight to bed. He is exhausted.
All right.
Sudomir, you paid ahead for 2 days. You don't owe him any money.
Oh, okay. Well,
I thought he was
good night,
using his
Tublin.
sending stone in his tree form, like.
All you hear is a breeze.
I'm a
Just
tree
hear a
right
breeze
now.
through the branches.
Yeah. Sudomir, I'm a fucking tree. Sudomir,
Fucking tree.
come in,
Awesome.
over, copy.
Come be a tree.
All right, so you
I need
head
some
off
moss.
to sleep. All right. So now, the last person I need to tuck in is you, Fayda. What is it Fayda's up to?
She's been, I've been walking around in the rain, just a lot of thoughts popping into my head with, everything that happened with Marcus and hearing what he said about me and, feeling a little bit differently towards everything that's happened. And, I've been thinking I want to be kind of more like him. Like, he's such a nice guy and he always donates to this temple. And, sometimes I wish I could donate to the temple, but it's hard for me to give any of my money away. And I've just been thinking, what if I had so much money that I could donate and then it wouldn't feel so bad? And with those thoughts in mind about having all this money, I kind of returns me to the day that we got here and we were walking around the Townmasters hall and trying to see what he's doing inside the hall. And I remember Marcus having a little bit of an accident and possibly breaking the window to the Townmasters hall. So as I'm walking around the night, just with all these thoughts in my head, and I just kind of right behind the Townmaster's hall to see if managed to repair that window that Marcus might have broken.
No, it's broken and there's just a blanket covering it from the inside.
I kind of silently laughed to myself as I realized
Apparently this guy's never gotten stolen from. Should have repaired that window the day it happened, shouldn't he? I kind of find some boxes that are leaned against the house, and I stack them up in front of the window to try and crawl into it.
All right, you do see. I mean, every once in a while, you do see torchlight of guards that do patrol through town. Keep the peace in the middle of the night. Make sure there's no shenanigans going on. No goblins. Got to stay vigilant. So, would you roll stealth if you're going to be moving boxes on the outside of this window? Oh, that made me nervous. All right, yeah.
Me too, buddy.
Yeah, so you managed to just kind of stick to the darkness and stack these boxes up. Yeah, did you want to slide on through the window?
Yeah, I'm just slide in through that broken window.
All right, they have removed the glass shards. That's one thing they did, just to make it less dangerous. And there's a little bit of resistance behind the blanket. It does feel like something solid's behind it. But you're able to finesse your way through it, and you kind of push a little bit. And you're hearing a little bit of a slide. And as you get in, you see that they attempted to put an emptied bookshelf up against the window to kind of not really keep anybody out, but also mostly to kind of not let stuff in, like maybe bugs and the weather and whatnot. So you have no problem sliding that out of the way as it has been emptied. Yeah, and as you enter the room, you see where the bookshelf once was, with all the empty books laying in its space on the far side of the room. You see the front door and check, and it's locked. And all the other windows have their drapes pulled tightly closed. And you see nothing in here. No guards, nobody else. You do see what looks to be a basement in the back side of the room.
So I'm gonna kind of creep towards that basement to see if maybe that's where he's been keeping his stash of gold. Okay.
As you get up to it, it's kind of an open basement. You just see stairs going straight down into the darkness. There's no lights down there. You would not be able to see if you go down there. The floor you're on has just enough of the ambient light outside to be seeing in the room currently.
Wish I had that gym right now, huh? Is there any torches on the wall or anything like that?
Roll perception. No, there's no torches that you can make out. You feel though that there should be candles or something in here. If you perhaps want to check the rest of the room, look around his desk maybe, or some of the other furniture. I'll let you search through that stuff if you'd like. Roll another perception check.
Yeah, I'm gonna creep back upstairs to see if he's got anything in here.
Yeah, you're able to find within his actual desk that you see him sitting behind during the workday, a couple candlesticks and an empty candle holder on his desk.
I'm gonna grab the candle holder and the stick.
Okay.
Now, how in this time would I light this? Is there's like that matches or something?
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot you don't have all your starting stuff. You have a little tinder box. Yeah, you could start. You could light it up.
Yeah. Messed up my thing, and I don't have my stuff.
All right.
So yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna go around and make sure the windows are closed tightly, like all the shades, to make sure that light's not getting out. But I am going to creep down the stairs a little bit before I light that candle.
Okay.
To make sure that the light is concealed within the hallway in the basement.
All right. So you go down the hallway and you want to light it up?
Yep.
All right. You have no problem lighting the candle. And in the basement, you see empty cells.
Like prisoner cells?
Yes,
Interesting.
with nobody in them. You see a couple buckets within the cells, presumably toilet buckets. You see a desk, kind of looks like where somebody would sit stationed if they were to be watching any prisoners. And you see a leather mask and a big long paddle. No, you don't see that, but you wish you did.
Of course I do.
No.
I want to go through the desk to see if there's anything in there.
Okay. Roll perception. You don't find much. You find mostly old manifests of people that had been kept in the cells, when they were picked up, by whom, where they were transported, what they were fined, pretty much all of that kind of information. You do find what looks like the keys to the cell, as well as a set of matching keys.
I'm going to take the keys. All of them.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple of keys, like both sets.
Oh, so it's like, okay. So
Yeah,
like
it's
just,
like a copy set. Like there's one set and there's
Okay.
another set that looks just like them.
Okay, then I'm just going to take a set of keys.
Okay. Yeah, some, like, two of them clearly look like they could open up these cells. There's not many cells, there's 3. And some of the keys don't look like they work for those cells.
Okay. Can I do like a perception on this whole room to see if I see anything that's kind of out of place, or maybe some kind of scratch marks on the ground or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
like that?
Kind of investigate this room. Yeah, I mean, other than that, this is a pretty solid basement. It's got some other crates. Looks like a lot of backup paper supplies and more manifests involving Townmaster business.
Then I'm going to take my newfound keys to see if I can figure out where these go to. As I'm heading back up the stairs, I'm gonna lick both of my thumb and my pointer finger to put out that candle, so I can use the ambient room of the evening instead of using candlelight as I walk around.
Okay.
Can I kind of look around on the ground to see if there's any kind of scuff marks, to see if anything was moved recently?
Yeah, so roll perception as you look around the room, looking for any indication.
I'm struggling.
No, you don't see any scratch marks on the ground. Can't really tell what was making that noise. All you do know is what you originally picked up was definitely the sound of furniture being slid. And from what you see in here, there's the empty bookshelf, which has already been moved. There's a second bookshelf, again on the same wall, same side over here. And then there's his desk, almost in the center of the room.
I want to play around with that empty bookshelf over here and kind of see if I can move it out a little bit to see if there's anything behind it.
This bookshelf still has books on it. The empty one's the one he put at the window over here.
Okay.
So yeah, you could go try to move it around, see if there's anything over there.
Try.
All right. I'll be fair. Use acrobatics or athletics, whichever you prefer. So yeah, how do you move this heavy bookshelf in a dexterous way? Would you like to explain, or would you like me to animate what happens?
In a dexterous way. Huh. I'm trying to think something clever.
It's much larger than you. That's the first thing you notice, and you try to move it with just raw strength, and you're like, huh, and it doesn't really budge.
I find a loose floorboard sticking from the ground, and I kind of pry it up and stick it behind the bookshelf, using that leverage to push with it and move the bookshelf.
All right, yeah. It slides. Definitely feels to you like this would be way too heavy to be sliding around. Even for him to be doing that every day, the man would not be as fat as he is. That would burn calories. And you also look at the floor and look at the wall behind it. There's nothing.
Shit. Okay. I push the shelf back into place. How do I do that, Dexterity?
You're fine. You're fine.
Okay. I push the shelf back into place, and then I kind of go over to his desk, and I take one end of it and move it to the side to see if it. Oh, this is tough. See if anything happens, or maybe the floorboards are kind of loose when I'm moving it.
Yeah. So as you're moving the desk, you do notice it's got a carpet underneath of it. The desk is much easier to move. So yeah, you have no problem sliding it out of the way. And now you see the carpet.
Okay, I'm gonna get down on my knees and pull back the edges of the carpet.
All right. As you do, you see what looks like a safe is built into the floor.
All right. Now that's where he's keeping the money, huh? Is this a safe that is able to be lockpicked?
Yes, you think it might be hard though. The keyhole's pretty peculiar.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a shot to try and lockpick it.
Okay.
Fuck! Lucky! Not lucky. Less lucky.
Yeah, you put one of your picks in, and just as you think you're finding it, you snap your pick.
Did notice is that I didn't start with any of my tools, I guess. So I don't know how many I'm supposed to have.
You're fine.
Am I fine enough to give it another shot?
You feel like
I'm not gonna be
you'll
able
break
to.
them, yeah. You feel like it's
Okay.
this is a really particular keyhole.
Oh, duh. I get the keys that I found that
I was trying to hint to
suddenly
you so
forgot
hard.
about. I suddenly forgot about these keys. And I get, the key out that looks a little different than the cell keys.
Yeah, you do realize that one of these keys is a short, stubby key, and this would definitely fit.
All right, and I put that key in and I give it a good turn, praying that that's the right key.
Yep, you can turn the handle now and lift the safe open. And looking down into the safe, you see about 1,150 gold coins. And you also see about 200 silver.
My face just lights up, almost like this glow is coming from the gold itself onto my face. This just magical moment. As I sit there and contemplate exactly where I was going with this money, and should I take it all? That is a lot of money, isn't it? Man, I do want it. But I don't want to get us in trouble. I don't want to get us kicked out. I'm starting to actually kind of like this town. And I'm just sitting there kind of debating a lot of things in my head, like, I came here and this is who I am, but, Mark has got me thinking, like, is this who I really want to be? I do have my family that I want to support, and there's ways for me to get gold, like helping out dwarves in a cave and slaying dragons, and maybe it's not all about the stealing, but I wanted to do something nice, something that meant something. So instead of taking all of the gold from there, I take 50 gold pieces from it in hopes that they don't notice it's gone.
Okay. Go ahead and give yourself 50 gold. You hear footsteps outside. They kind of stop for a second, and then they move on. The glow of torchlight, which you could assume is just a guard that had kind of been doing his rounds, that moved on.
So with my 50 gold pieces placed in my bag, I look down at this gold and I just have this just horrible conflicting feeling in my soul that I want to take this money so bad, but I shouldn't.
So with that, I let out this just deep, and I take the safe and I close it back up, and I lock it, placing the carpet back over, gently sliding the desk back on top of it, being sure to align the feet with the planks that they were on individually, making sure it's in exactly the right place, as I've done this many a time before heading back downstairs, lighting up that candle one last time, and putting those keys back in the dresser or in the desk.
Oh, interesting. All right. I did not expect you were going to put the keys back too.
I've done this a few times.
All right. Yeah. So is that all you're doing here?
Here, yes.
All right.
So I'm
You want to make your way back out that window?
Yep, I'm gonna make my way back out that window. And before making one last leap out, I just kind of look down at that floorboard again, just kind of sweating at the palms and feeling this anxious, weird thing inside of me that is kind of unexplainable. And I just hop out that window.
All right. Roll stealth again as you hop right out that window.
Lucky.
Oh my god.
Lucky.
You know how often your lucky pops off? Like, holy shit, that would have been
All the
terrible.
time. I love being
you
a
hopped out the
halfling.
window right into the guard. Like,
Right into the. I've been like, I was trying to fix the window.
yeah, right into his arms, and then he's like, "Gotcha!" Like,
Yeah. Dude, oh my god, I love being a halfling so much.
oh right, holy shit!
Oh, I love being a halfling.
Yeah,
Holy
so
fuck.
you dip off into the darkness of the night, like you were never there.
All right, and I just make my way back towards the center of town here, and I just stop and I look at that shrine and think of Marcus and all that, and kind of hits home a little bit. And I do remember seeing the sister outside of her house over here, so I kind of make my way over to her house, and I just think, like, what would the townmaster do, right? And I take out those 50 gold pieces from my pouch, my purse, my coin purse, and I get down on my knees and I just slide these gold coins underneath her thing, one at a time, counting them meticulously, sliding all 50 of those gold pieces underneath her door. 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna count. I'm not doing that again. And I just slide those 50 gold pieces, and I do take a piece of parchment out from my bag, as well as some writing materials. I don't know how to say that. And I just write, like,
A quill?
quill. Yes, a quill. Yeah, I write a little note, and I just say, like, please, I hope you put this to good use. I think you could do better with it than what I could do with it. And I leave no name, no nothing, and I walk away from the door, just letting out another deep sigh, just completely drenched in the rain at this point, and just really thinking about my life as I go back to the inn for the night.
All right. As you walk in, Toblin kind of. Oh, hey, Miss Fayda, you're drenched. You need to take a warm bath before you head up.
Yeah. I think I could use a warm bath and definitely need some sleep.
All
Had a
right.
night.
Yeah, you were out late. Ida, get her a bath ready. And yeah, she'd help you take your armor and stuff and kind of escort you to the bath. And with that, you would make your way to bed afterwards?
Yep.
Okay. We will end there.
Oh,
Thank you guys for playing.
Did I put you guys to sleep with my, did I make you anxious, maybe? Who knows?
no, we're oh my god. First of all, I'm an old man. You cannot give me a heart attack. You're hopping through there and I'm a fucking tree.